refugees from Pax Darkness are safe in the dwarven kingdom of Thorbodden. You are in the ancient port city of Tarsus, searching for ships to bear them out of the dragon army's reach. But nothing in silent Tarsus is as you expected. The sea receded in a cataclysm. No ship will ever set sail from Tarsus again. The new quest is before you. To find one of the legendary dragons, mighty weapons that destroyed the dragons in ancient times. Welcome to the world of Kryn and the legendary DragonLance.
A lot of dialogue. Like that
And
elevator
the dialogue
scene.
he had was very short.
And shut up. And
What?
with that, we are live. Welcome,
so rude.
ladies, gentlemen, and others to Wicked Studios presents DragonLance: Dragons of Ice, Part 5. I think. I don't know. It says it on the screen.
You're DMing, dude.
I don't know,
I don't
you're
pay
running
attention
it.
to
You
that.
tell
Yeah,
me.
right?
Yeah, this is our 40th episode, guys, and I think we're only like a week or two away from a year anniversary from when we started this little
Really?
game. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, rock on.
So anyway, I am
Yeah,
Adam.
wait, I know that just because Jason and I were supposed to play at your house and we couldn't because of COVID.
Yeah, it was right then.
Oh, yeah. COVID's been around for a year, huh?
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, COVID.
Ew.
Yay.
Anyway, I'm Adam. I am your dungeon master for tonight's festivities, and let's introduce the rest of the cast. Let's see, did I get everybody in the right spots? I did, yeah. So, why don't we start with Jason? Because I don't think we started with Jason in a while. Jason's got nothing to say. I think he froze there. Or otherwise, he's just
I'm pretty sure he's frozen.
he's just giving me
Yeah.
that steely gaze that he's
That's
known
a sexy
for.
look that he's stuck in, right?
Yeah, it
it's
is.
like, ooh la
I know
la.
most people get stuck like. That's a good look, right?
You
there.
know what it is?
Not
It's like,
Jason.
okay, now, what was that? It was. I think it was on Saturday Night Live, and they would go, invoke.
Yeah.
That was Saturday Night Live, yeah. All right, so forget Jason. Let's go to Kemchan.
Hey. Oh,
What? Wait, what's that?
Started. What?
Something's happening. He's warming up.
Kaylani, the elven druid, and Zane. Oh,
Who
back
said,
yet?
who said that?
Am I back?
there we go.
Sort of. Oh, now you're gone
No.
altogether.
Kind of.
And now you're back and everybody's in the wrong spots. So anyway, continue.
Not back? Am I back?
You're
Hello?
You're back now.
Yes.
You're back now.
All right, great.
We missed you.
My name is Jason. I'm playing Kaylani, the elven druid, and Zane, the elven mage, twin brother to Zarek.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to just switch this. And how about we go to Kemchan this time?
Okay. Hey, I'm Kevin Sham playing Gorel Nightfoot, the human fighter, and Jadek, our Minotaur pirate.
He's a pirate.
He is a pirate.
You say
Pirate
that every
captain.
time.
I
Every
know.
time. You don't
I
pay
gotta be on
attention
brand.
to anything
Gotta
that's
be on
happening
brand.
here. You're an embarrassment to
I had to
this
know. I had to be
studio
paying
you
attention
created.
because I hit the cue. What are you talking about? I was right on the mark.
It's
Gotta
true,
pay
he was.
attention to hit the mark.
Speaking of which, why don't we go to Will.Player?
Hey, everybody, how's it going? I'm Will Player, and I'll be Ergrin. I'll be playing Ergrin. He's a I'm not even going to try to say the name of his god. Chislev, Cleric of Chislev, who's the god of nature. And I play Sir Alphatian Malkarite, a Knight of the Rose, a Salamnic Knight of the Rose. See, I got Salamnic down.
Yeah. And
Very Euro sounding name.
Yeah, I know. Chislev throws me off because that's not Euro sounding at
Yeah.
all.
And how about you're not really in frame though? Could you? I know. Oh, wait, we already did Chem-Chan, but you're not in frame. We're gonna go to KD. Yeah, I just for some reason I apparently just don't want to. Now we go to someone who needs no introduction. KD.
Hi, I'm KD. I'm playing Zarek, twin brother to Zane. He's an elven fighter. I'm also playing Odie, who is a Draconian.
Ah, you got it. And the funny thing
I
is, this
did
time
it.
I almost said Dragonborn. to help you out.
Yeah,
It would've made
and
it.
he doesn't know what he is.
Okay, I got to save. Hold on for a second. Are you done? I didn't want to interrupt, but I was reading.
Yeah. So what did you do? That
I know. I don't remember.
that-
I know. I'm not denying I did something bad, Queen Tiamat, but you're going to have to type it in and remind me so I can apologize.
This is why none of your engagements panned out. By the way.
Ooh, so true.
Oh, that was low.
Not really. He's pretty much on the mark.
I wasn't critical. I'm just explaining. That wasn't being critical.
Yeah, I'm not going to get mad at him for telling the truth. It's like, shit, yesterday was your birthday?
Is that why you were mad at me? God.
All right. Happy birthday.
I'm
No, that
terrible.
didn't
I'm
happen. I
terrible
made that up.
with dates. I really am. I mean, like the actual days of the week in the calendar. I'm great on a date, although it's been a very long time. But I imagine I'm very affable. I find, and I'm sure you all would agree.
Yeah.
Totally.
Very affable. Yeah. I'm always very pleasant to people. I'm not at all confrontational.
Oh, affable means something totally different than what I thought it meant.
Yeah. Like the opposite.
Yeah. I'm not really that affable, I don't think. So, anyway, I didn't write anything out this time, but previously on DragonLance. Look, guys, this is going to be pretty easy to summarize. All hell is breaking loose in the city of Tarsus the Beautiful. It creeped me out. I didn't like that at all.
I was just letting you know I paid attention. Got it right here.
That was the funny thing is that one page are all the notes he's ever taken in
dude.
any RPG game he's ever played.
There's some on this side, but it's for a different game.
So Tarsus is under attack by the Red Dragon army forces. Our party is, well, we have a few different parties here, but they're all kind of split up. We have Elliston. Why would I start with the NPC? That's just bad form. Riverwind, another NPC.
I was going to say, if you're going to start with the NPC, you got to start with Riverwind, man.
Riverwind is so cool. Odie, the newest member of this gang of PCs. Gorell.
Did we ever ask? Is Odie sounds a lot like Brody? Are they related?
Oh, that's a great question. Maybe we'll find that out.
I hope so.
You don't.
What kind of draconian was Brody?
Brody was our friend that Adam mercilessly killed.
No, I know, but what kind was he?
I think he was
Like what race?
I think he was a Bozak too.
Yeah, man.
I'm pretty sure he was. I have to go back and look at the video.
Hatchling brothers, whatever.
We'll learn more about the Draconians and where they came from, because the Draconians are new to Kryn. Like none of you guys until this shit started going down, except Rhodey, who's always seen Draconians, and there's always been one. none of the rest of you knew what that is, and like Jadek and Kaylani in particular have far fewer interactions with Draconians. Gorel and Flint and Zarek and Zane, and certainly Ergrin, who was imprisoned by them, certainly are a lot more familiar with them. But up until this happened, so up until the last couple of months, you guys didn't know what a Draconian was. So anyway, the Draconians and the dragons, the red dragons, are attacking Tarsus. You did not miss any fireballs, Lee Kim. But hey, Lee Kim. Hey, Sidorin. Hey, Lunturn. Hey, Queen Tiamat, of course. Good to see you guys. I'm probably missing people too, and if I am, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to scroll up on the chat. So, not that you're not that important to me, guys.
But Adam doesn't really put that much effort out.
I don't put that much effort into anything. If I got to scroll, it ain't going to happen. So, Elliston, Ergrin, Odie, Zane, Gorel, Riverwind, and who else? Flint isn't there. That's it. Got to the Inn of the Red Dragon right before it not only went up in flames from a red dragon, but then a red dragon ripped off another building and threw it down onto them. I should have ended with that one because that was pretty dramatic. Then we have the knights. Sir Alice, what's your name? Not Alistair. Alphatian Malkorite.
Oh, yeah.
Sir Derek Crownguard. You were going to call him Eric. It's Derek with a D.
Aaron.
And
I
Sir
thought
Aaron
that
Talbot.
you were.
It's
yeah,
the dialect of that shore, the coast dialect you have there. It must threw me off. Your A sounded like East.
I don't have a coastal dialect.
You do.
You do it. You absolutely have an accent from the coast, the Cleveland coast. And luckily the rest of us, since we're New Yorkers, don't have New York accents. And for those of you who are from New York, don't take offense to that, but New York accents are tough to listen to. Not as bad as Boston accents, though. Go Yanks!
How does a Boston accent go?
I can't really do it. You got park the car down by the
Yeah.
river.
Damn, I have it.
Harvard.
Let's hope that nobody from Boston is watching this because we just butchered their accent.
Oh, totally.
I'm sure they're used to it. It's okay.
That's true. I don't mind if people make fun of New York accents. I had a friend. I'm going to take a little detour. I had a friend. We were driving into the city one time, a long time ago. And a car cut us off. And Joe, who was driving, yells out the window. This guy grew up literally 3 minutes from my house, walking. Yells out the window, "What you doing? I'm going to bust you in the throat." And I'm like, "Joe?" He's like, "Oh, I'm so mad, dude. I'm so mad." I'm like, "Did you just say throat?" I'm like, "How is that like TCHROAT? Like, how do you even spell that?"
Throat.
Yeah, I said throat. I'm like, "No, you do hear this, right?" I also have an uncle. My brother's name is Anthony, by the way. A little background on me today. I had an uncle. Where's Anthony? Where's Andy? Andy in the bedroom? Andy in the bedroom? Where's Andy?
Now here's the thing. I see. Obviously, there's some similarities in the coasts. Because I don't say room. I say troom.
True.
Bedroom.
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 Living room.
Living troom? Come on, that's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. If you say that, then that's just a speech impediment. That's nothing to do with growing up on the coast of Cleveland.
Yeah, I'll give you that. True.
So, anyway, what were we talking about?
I don't know. I think we were starting the show.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you come in. So, the knights are Alphatian Malkorite, Sir Aaron Talbot, and their commanding officer, Sir Derek Crownguard, on a mission from God to enunciate. Yeah. Says Sidorin. They're on a mission to find a dragon orb. They found it out. They met a Kender. Some of you may know Tasselhoff Burfoot from the books. I kind of think he was a little overused. Just throwing that out there. But I like the character. Don't get me wrong. I just think he was overused. So don't send me any hate mail.
Too
Or
late,
should we
I'm
do that?
writing
Is that
right
what
There's
you're
way
saying?
more.
Yeah.
There's way better reasons to send me.
Yeah, don't do it for that. Save it for like the real good stuff, guys. And they made him a knight. They knighted him because he was able to read this book with his glasses of true seeing. And from there, he. Sorry, now I'm reading chat.
Stop
Let's
reading
just do a
chat. Do your
fireside chat.
job.
We'll just ask some questions. We'll talk about it. So they are on their way. They met up with Jadek, the Minotaur. They met up with Kaylani, who was a mouse at the time, but is now back into regular form. They made their way out of the city because they could not find the elven, Sylvanesti elven princess, Alana Starbreeze, and who I don't think gets enough attention in the books, frankly. I think that's a good character. And she disappeared. She left them. And they're out in the
She didn't
lower
just
city.
disappear. She left and took our ride.
She left and took your ride. Yeah, she totally bailed on you guys. And then met up with Zarek, Flint, Gilthanis, who's unconscious, and Lorana. Gilthanis, another underplayed character. Lorana is a great character, though. One of the best in the books. We're not really doing her justice here in this game. I know that. But she's an NPC. What can I tell you? So they met up with them. Kaylani said, "That's my sister, mister." I didn't say it like that, but it would have been cool if he was that sassy, or she was that sassy when she said that. So just keep that in mind, Jason. Just make her a little sassy. Who doesn't love a sassy elf? And also, they realized, and Kurlathon was there too, by the way, and they realized that, this is why I write this stuff down, because this is awful to listen to.
I was
I'm so
about to
sorry.
say, brother, you need to write it down because you're meandering.
I know. I'm so tired, too. I've gotten no sleep the last couple of days, either.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's not your fault.
No, it's not.
No, your snoring has settled down, so I can sleep better now.
It's because I got one of those.
I got
bite
the
things in
earplug. Yeah, you
chin
got
strap.
the I'm just picturing that now too. It's
Me with the
great.
chin strap.
Yeah.
on.
A little Z-Pod, whatever it is in your mouth.
Yeah, man.
Cool. And so anyway, they saw these griffins, which were supposed to be Jadek and Kaylani's ride out of there, and the knights, I guess. They were invited, and leaving from somewhere in the city with dun 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 the characters that were underneath the Inn of the Red Dragon after it collapsed. So, what do they do in that situation? Zarek says, "Fuck you guys, I'm going after my bro." Kaylani says, I'm into that. Yeah, because that guy is the only reason I'm here. I've been trying to look for him. I have some sort of weird connection. Don't really understand it, but I'm going to chase him down. Let's go. And then she said, "Hey, Jadek, this is going to get weird, motherfucker." Turns him into...
Only now it's gonna get weird.
turns him into a giant owl. Then
With horns.
Then turns her with horns. Yes, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Turns herself into a giant owl. After some time and trying to and figuring out who's gonna ride on whom. Let's see if I got this straight. We have Zarek climbed onto Kaylani's back because they were standing right next to each other with the unconscious Gilthanis. And then I think they had to wait for Lorana because Lorana wasn't going to leave them behind. So she climbed on. The knights, Alphasian, if I remember correctly, was running in the other direction. And then we've
All
got...
the knights were.
Yeah. No.
Mm-hmm.
You don't control Derek Crownguard.
Oh my God. Okay.
You don't.
He did run off and leave his other buddies behind.
That's what it sounded like.
He was grabbing him. I said he was grabbing him. Pulling.
Right. And they say, "You're supposed to act with honor. You're embarrassing us and the knighthood."
Oh my God. No.
So anyway, they're about to take off after these griffins, who already have a pretty big head start. And what happens? but a dragon shows up through the smoke from the burning city. And that's where we left off, and we are going to actually pick up in a different spot. I'm going to put on some music.
Hey, the initiative tracker's gone.
Yeah, because we're not on initiative right now because we're starting with the other characters. And also nobody can even see that because we're not on that screen. So, there will be one, I promise you. For the,
Hey, man, it's your game. You can run it how you want.
thank you. That was sweet of you to say. I hate micromanagers. So, Ergrin.
Yeah.
It is dark. That's 500. Thank you, Sidrin, for cheering 500 for me to kill Ergrin. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
No. Don't give Adam anything.
You know what?
That's only 4. There's the 5th.
There's the 5th.
Okay.
I really thought it was 5. That wasn't my subtle attempt to get you to jack up at the price there a little bit. So sorry about that.
That means we all get.
That's for me. That's an inspiration point for me.
Is that an inspiration for the DM and
It
not for us?
says for
Sidran?
Adam.
It sure as hell does.
Sidran, clarify in the chat if you would like that to go to the players or to
That's
the DM.
bullshit.
So, it is bullshit, but it's fun. It is dark. You are in an extreme amount of pain.
Yeah, I just had a building fall on me.
You hear the sounds of somebody struggling. Sounds like it's almost like above you, like just above you. Maybe a little bit behind, but just above you.
Struggling or digging through the debris to
No,
save
struggling. Like it's like like grunting and.
All right, hold on a second here. I got to get my character sheets open here.
Yeah, that'd be helpful since we are playing a game
would
of
be.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Whatever.
Lee Kim also cheered 500 for the party, but there better be fireballs. Huzzah!
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 As soon as I get fireball, Lee Kim, I'm gonna just.
We
let
have
loose.
one wizard, and he is unconscious too. We have a lot of
Yes.
unconscious elves everywhere you look.
Yeah. They're all over the place.
Elves
so,
laying
like,
all over the place.
okay, so it's above me, you say?
Yeah, like close to you, not directly, not like a lot above you. Like it sounds like somebody is almost like standing over you.
Who's that? This is Ergrin.
It is I, Riverwind,
Oh shit!
holding this beam up from crushing you. I'm glad you're okay.
I'll be all right if you go ahead and let that drop. I don't think I could live with knowing you saved me. For some reason, I got a deep hatred of your ass.
It is weird.
I don't think I have any magic that's going to help me in this.
Wait, is it actually Riverwind?
Yes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Okay.
no joke.
And it's just over him, right? It's not over the rest of us?
Yeah, just holding it,
Okay.
like basically holding up this one beam.
Oh, like
that's
you were
not gonna
serious. You
help.
weren't kidding.
No,
Okay,
that was
okay.
serious. That's not a joke. Yeah.
Okay.
This is really happening right now.
All right. Well, yeah, I got nothing that's going to help me.
I would like.
Hope you can hold out for a little bit. Keep holding that beam. Let me pray to Chislev.
I won't fail you, he says.
All right.
You're going to live. Odie and Jadek, make Constitution saving throws, please. Sidrin, that's 500. Thank you for donating 500 more. So that's another inspiration point for you guys.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Huzzah is right. Thank you, Sitter. Let me put on my sheet.
That's a 17 for Odie.
that
and
might
a
help
13 for Gorell.
keep Urgrin alive.
Odie. Much like Urgrin, everything hurts. You're pinned beneath something heavy. You move your extremities, and there's nothing broken. Somehow, luckily. It is dark. Do you have dark vision as a Draconian? So you can see somewhat. As you look around you, you see the rest of this group sort of lying on the ground. The big guy, human who looks like a dwarf, is sort of like laying over the weird skull elf guy, and as if he was seemingly like trying to protect him, maybe when the building came crashing down. You see the older human in the reddish robes, close to them, also still unconscious. You see the asshole human who has never been nice to anybody a day in his life, laying on the floor a few feet from them with, and he's a plainsman, and another plainsman, strapping, really good-looking guy, tall. He cuts a striking figure. Back up against this beam that's leaning precariously toward the other plainsman, and it seems like there's a lot of weight being pushed on it, but he is holding his own with preternatural strength.
Yeah, he'll go over and help him with the beam.
Okay. Roll me a athletics or strength check, your choice.
I neglected to ask because I had just assumed I am pinned, correct?
No, you actually are not. You can.
Urgrin's not.
Yeah.
Well, then he's.
Oh wait,
gonna
Odie!
fucking
I
get
forgot.
up.
Odie was pinned. Odie, you got to get this first. Okay, Odie is super strong. That's a 24. I'm not on that screen, so guys, just call out your rolls. So those of you watching and listening
24.
on the podcast, thanks.
I got a 30.
Fuck you. I can see the screen. You didn't even roll anything.
It said you couldn't.
I said that people watching can't.
Oh, I got it. I didn't.
This
get
is a
30.
live stream. You wouldn't know it, but it really is. So, you were able to push off with some effort the beam that was holding you down.
He gets down with his bottom feet. That's how I imagine it. He just
Yeah.
with his bottom.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, like
Kicks it
feet are
off.
all on the bottom, but like you know what I mean.
He's like a dog. He's got paws.
Yeah.
Okay, there, I rolled
For what?
to get out from under mine. I thought
You're
I was
not
pinned.
under anything. You're being protected by Riverwind. You could just simply stand up.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I misconstrued. I thought it was
Yeah, 'cause
buried
you don't
beneath
listen.
stuff.
You don't listen to me.
You never said. You said I was in a great amount of pain. I
That's
assumed
true.
that meant there was a great amount of shit on
wasn't clear.
top of
You're
me.
right. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
So I'll get up and I'll pat Riverwind on his butt and say, "Good job." Then I'll go over and look to help get people up.
Yeah. So now you can't stand up straight because you're sort of like in a pocket of debris, and none of you can see except for Odie, because all the rest of you, well, the elf would be able to, but he's still knocked out. Jason, you can have Zane roll a yeah, you got a lot of lag there, I see. You can roll a what do you call it? Wisdom saving throw too. Oh wait, you already did that. Never mind. You're good. Although you might, it's pretty soon you might have to start making them for the other team, but we'll see. So yeah, so you can't see anything. It is pitch black in here, and even Odie with the dark vision is having a difficult time. But you can see enough, so you can get over to that other plainsman, and if you want to help to sort of shift that stuff so it doesn't fall in the area that you guys are in and sort of fall off to the side a little bit. Roll me another, with advantage, another athletics check. Yeah, no problem. 21. So between the two of you.
21.
Yeah, thank you. You push it off to the side, so it comes crashing down. But the pocket of the area that you're in right now is a little bit smaller and a little tighter. But everybody is still seemingly alive, although that elf is still unconscious, and so is Jadek, and so is Elliston. This is the audience participation part of the show.
Is anybody else visible? Everybody else is visible, right?
You can
Like,
see everybody, yeah.
Okay.
And they're all relatively close by. You probably have a 10-foot by 4-foot space that you're working in. So 10 feet wide,
Okay.
4 feet tall.
Ergrin can't see, right?
No.
Okay, that's what I
And
thought.
where are we the only people in this place, or are there others?
The only other person that was in here was that other Draconian who was at the bar. You do not see him presently, although from
Okay.
what you remember of this room that you were in earlier before the things collapsed, which was not a long period of time, that bar is underneath or in that area where there's nothing but a ton of rubble. So he may have just been crushed
Okay.
underneath it.
Yikes. Okay.
You don't see anybody
So,
else.
So he'll just Odie will just kind of start helping anybody out that might need it.
Okay.
Starting
it?
from whoever's closest to whoever's closest.
The closest would be
I cast
Gorell
light.
or.
Bloop.
There you go. All of a sudden, you went from pitch black to like, it's like this
Yeah,
bright
Ergrin
light.
shuts his eyes, casts light, and then after he casts light, he go, y'all might want to prepare for. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so everybody can see now. Well, of course, it's only the two of you and Riverwind right now. But yeah, so you do see Gorell and Zane are the closest. You know, the last time you tried to help Zane, it didn't do anything. But
is Gorell
Are they
knocked out?
unconscious?
yes,
They're both unconscious?
And Elliston is also unconscious, and Elliston is just a little bit further away.
Now,
Okay.
this is going to be a call on your part, but does healing of any sort bring someone back to consciousness? I guess I could slap them around.
You can do this is the fun thing about D&D. Little
I
inside baseball
realize,
play.
but
you can do whatever you want.
Well, you know
That's
what?
great.
How would I know? Because I'm new to this spell casting too, so I don't even know if healing would do it.
Yeah, this has only been a couple of weeks for you.
So Elliston's there?
Elliston is there, yes.
Okay, that's the first fucker I'm smacking around to get up. So Ergrin's going to go over to him like, get up. Come on. Got to get out of here. And he's looking, and Ergrin's going to be looking around for like a possible. So Riverwind's keeping the ceiling up.
You weren't paying
Is it-
attention. That's
do-
he doesn't
no,
need to do that anymore. They got that. They fixed that problem already.
Okay, so but so we're in a pocket is what
Yes.
I'm trying to say is. So he's gonna, as he's slapping people, he's looking for a potential dig out sort of thing, like know,
Okay.
like, hey, I think the door's there. I could tell because it's behind some beams or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Something that
Sure. Well, first you're gonna go around the room slapping the
Yes.
faces of the unconscious. Odie, what would you like to try to do?
not in a
He-
bad way.
He'll
In
go
a
over
wake 'em
to
up.
You
kinda
need
way.
you need a lesson on good touch, bad touch.
I'm trying to save their lives. I think this is a pretty good touch.
Anyway, Odie,
Get up.
knowing that working on Zane last time didn't really work. He'll start with Gorell,
Okay,
and he'll accidentally try to do lay on hands.
sure.
Do you want me to put that in chat so you can see it?
For how many? No, you can just do it. You just tell me how many you want to use on them.
You can do it for a point.
It's
You why do you play so many clerics?
Paladin
You hate
level
healing
times five.
people, clearly.
Well, no. I mean, you don't want to waste it. You just want to get them up.
Anyway, Odie.
You heal when necessary. It's a tactic.
It's my level times 5, so whatever that is.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
either.
you have a ton of points. What's your level? 8? So 40. You have 40.
No,
level
it's
hit.
6. It's 6. Because I have 2 levels of something else.
So 42. Somehow it went up. I can't do math. 8 times
5
6.
times 6 is 30.
Oh, 5 times 6. Oh, yeah, that's 30. That makes more sense why it went down.
But you get to decide how you spend it.
Yes, you can use as
Yeah,
many, as few,
so-
or as many of those as you want on him.
Like
He.
It just
so
depends on
the
how
way I'm-
vigorously he.
Yeah, he's
Does
doing it tentatively, so it would
Okay.
probably only be like
Roll a d4.
5. Sure, I'll do that. 2.
2. So, Jadek, you get 2 hit points back, and you are awake.
I thought it was Gorell.
Squirrel.
Whatever. Your name says Jadek on this screen because I didn't put the right things on here.
Gosh, Adam, know what scene we're in for crying out loud.
I'm gonna move over to this screen where everybody. It just says
Alright.
your actual names and not the character names.
That would help.
Sooner or
Alright, so I
later,
get to-
by the next session, where we should just be using one character each for a while. So,
Okay.
not forever. We'll eventually get back to multiple.
Are these
All right, so
people
I'm awake
bloodied
now?
as well?
bloodied?
Yeah, like
Like D&D bloodied, 4th edition
no,
bloodied,
no.
or is it?
No,
yeah,
no, no,
they're-
no,
yeah,
no.
they are. Yes, everybody. I mean, you guys are in what you assume is the cellar of this inn, having crashed through the floor. After a
Oh,
dragon
okay.
threw a house on you. So yeah, you guys are none of you. I'm in game terms. You didn't lose any additional hit points than you already had.
Okay,
but,
that's what I thought.
Yeah, but you are. It did knock you unconscious, and you're all like beaten up and hurting.
So did I
Okay.
smack Elliston awake?
No, you just made him more unconscious.
Yeah, this one's pretty out of it.
So
And
girls
you
awake.
wonder why people want Ergrin dead. Oh,
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's yeah.
Odie will try the same thing with Elliston.
sure. Want to roll?
See, I
D4
don't.
again?
I don't have the luxury
Yeah.
of being able to heal somebody for just a point. I got to burn a whole spell on them, and I've already used a bunch of spells, keeping everybody alive to this point.
You don't have to explain yourself to me. You just have to live.
Yes, I
with-
do.
You just have to live with the
I'm
decisions you
explaining
make.
myself
That's
to
all.
the jury,
That's
which
all.
is the viewers.
I rolled 4.
So thank you. So Elliston comes to. You were able to take away the damage that Ergrin did to him by. Wake up, damn you! Wake up!
No,
Please stop.
they were open-handed.
Please stop hitting me. Please stop. I'm an old man.
And he'll see if he'll check on Zane, and
Nothing happens.
Just
when
check
you,
in.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can. Yeah,
okay.
you just figure, hey, you know what? Maybe lightning will strike here because I'm on fire tonight. And but no, it doesn't. He's still unconscious, unfortunately.
okay, so he'll pick Zane up.
Okay.
Ervin's going to start looking for
Girl-
some.
And
Girl-
Gorell, you were up too.
Our girl sits up and he just run. Oh, okay.
You stand up, hit your head on the debris, knock yourself back down, and just like pieces of it just crash down on top of you. So now you're covered in even more dust and grime,
Oh.
and there's like asbestos on you now.
All right, it's a
I
little
assume
too
they
late to
use that in
run.
their
I get
buildings
that
at
now. And he like kind of
Yeah.
dusts himself off.
Depends on the age of the building.
Elliston
really.
awake?
Elliston is awake too. Yes.
Okay. So Elliston will look around the situation, and then say a little prayer to Paladine and cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
So everyone, everyone heals that plus 3. So everyone heals 6. Everyone in the room heals 6 points.
Sweet.
All right. Yeah. So
Well, this can't be right. I'm showing him at full hit points.
you may have healed yourself all the way up before you went into the streets. That's possible.
I know I dished out healing because I can
Yeah.
tell by my spells. My spells are correct. So maybe
So
I did.
you probably healed yourself up because you didn't take as much damage as the others.
No, I think I
during
only
that
took one hit.
in that fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds about right. Now that I think about it, yeah, because we were talking to those people in their house when I was.
Well, it
doing
was a store, but yes.
Yeah, same day.
We don't live here. This is our place of business.
So I'm looking around.
Yeah, girls.
Or secret-
also around.
If not an obvious door, a secret door, hopefully something.
A secret door.
Yeah. It's a long shot, I know, but
Okay.
am I correct in assuming that there's not like a stairway that leads out of here?
No,
That's
you're literally surrounded by rubble.
That's what
Okay.
I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start like looking for a way
Okay.
through rubble to the walls, sort of
Okay.
deal.
Anyone who would like to do that, if you want to really dig in there, roll an investigation check. If you're just looking around to see if there's any ways to freedom, use a perception check.
I'm a hell of a lot better at perception. Can I just do that?
Ciderin says, sure. Elliston, the NPC, infinitely more useful than Urgrin.
I think if you would take a look, since Ergrin is joined the party, he has the highest death count. Non-player characters,
Okay.
that is.
So far.
Right.
All right, so we got a 13 for Odie, we got an 11 for Urgrin, and a 16 for Gorell.
Yeah, girls actively digging because
All right,
doesn't
so
perceive things too
you're
well,
digging
so.
in there.
I don't know about right there, son. That
Thank
might
you,
cause it
Dennis
to-
Holland,
You shut
for
up.
now following Huzzah.
Huzzah! Thanks, Dennis.
It's a name I don't recognize. So thank you for,
Either
for
do
joining
I.
and hanging out with us here on DragonLance.
Isn't Tom Holland? Are you related to Tom Holland?
I'm sure.
That's Spider-Man, right?
He's got the same last name, yeah. I'm sure
Gotta
they're
be.
related. Positive.
It gotta be. Aren't all you white people like related?
Yeah.
Somehow?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's good.
Like through like Mother Russia.
We all
or
know
something?
each other. Yeah, we all know each other, yeah. we,
Mother Russia.
Whatever.
It gets better every time you say it. I'm Hungarian, I'll have you know. We don't
Close.
care for the Russians.
I mean, you're like Russian light.
They occupied our country. Anyway.
Like Russian light.
What was it? Was it this group? I don't think it was this group, but I'm pretty sure it was D&D with you guys, where I like didn't realize that I was a white person, and like the running joke for a while was like, Katie's having a hard time. They just found out they're a white person. Like, do you remember that?
No, I don't remember.
No, but
Oh,
I want
but I
to
love
be
it.
there for
Yeah.
that.
I'm pretty sure it was during Saltmarsh.
Oh, maybe it was.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe it was.
I'm pretty sure. Like, I remember it was during D&D. I'm pretty sure it was with you guys.
Well, when I
That's
signed
a hell
up
of a
for
good
my-
line.
When I signed up for my COVID vaccine, I checked off Hispanic because I am part Cuban. Like
We're
an
making-
eighth, but
making-
it still counts.
We're making poor Queen Tiamat laugh too loud, which is going to get the cops called on her.
So anyway, another quick story. My brother-in-law. Did I tell you this one?
I
When
don't
he
know.
was-
All you said was my
When
brother.
he was, I only have one good story on him. He's not that entertaining.
Okay.
When he was applying for colleges, he was all of a sudden was getting all of these like things for like scholarships and grants for Native Americans. And his mother, my mother-in-law, was like, "Why are you? This is so weird. Like, why are you all of a sudden getting this?" And he's like, "I don't know. It's weird." And then when he was working on his things and he was checking these things off, she's like, "Let me see this." She looks at it. She's like, "You checked off Native American on your college application." And he's like, "Well, I was born in America."
I have to say, okay, I gotta say, if there's anybody that was in desperate need of further education,
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I think that
Oh my
highlights it.
god.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest white person thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's plenty more.
There's-
I'm gonna show you a video site.
No.
So anyway,
Just say, have you ever seen that Welcome to
That's gotta
Walmart
be the
video stuff?
white thing
No.
I've ever
I refuse.
Oh, that's entertaining.
welcome to Whites Against Whites here on Wicked Studio. I don't know how we got off on this tangent. Anyway,
Yeah, because I'm looking for a secret door, man.
Yeah.
all right. So where we're gonna get back,
digging.
you can't find anything. Either can Odie. Gorell though is confident.
digging.
He found so he's just digging in, and he's a strong dude. He's pulling stuff out. I'm gonna need
It's
you to
this
make
way.
a dexterity saving throw.
Me? Everybody?
No, you in particular, because you're right there.
Me.
Well, I was right. You want me to? I was right next to him.
20.
Woohoo!
So all of a sudden you pull out like this big piece, this big chunk, and you're like, all right, I think this is it. And you see a hole, and you think, if I remember correctly, we're at the part of the inn where crash, all of the rubble that was on top of it just falls into that spot, collapsing out where you were. But you do like this cool ninja roll out of the way.
That's right.
But then, of course, you stand up at the end of it because you thought this is so cool, and you hit your head on the top of the rubble
'Cause I
again.
forgot how
Everything creaks.
solid.
Everything creaks again, and
course.
more debris falls on top of you. You are completely covered in like dust and dirt and grime at this point.
But he made a hole
no,
that we
it's-
can
it-
climb out of.
No,
No,
that hole
no,
was then filled in by more debris.
Shoot, Adam. All right.
But
For those out there in the podcast land, Adam just gave me the 2-finger salute, but with 2 hands.
Search for DragonLance Chronicles podcast wherever you get your podcasts, and you can hear this game, and you don't have to look at our faces. But I think that's what made people come in. I mean, we're a handsome group.
So they're not coming to look at me.
That's Twitter talk, Will. That's why only
No,
reason I'm here.
that's realism.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm so handsome that I like account for Will's lack of
That's
handsome.
true.
That's
There
true.
you go. There you
That's
go.
true. You have some of the strongest eyebrows I've ever seen. They're awesome.
Me? Holy
Yes.
crap. My eyebrow hair just like fell out. They're growing back. Like I'm surprised like anybody thinks my eyebrows are strong right now.
Well,
they're,
have you seen these mad scientist starter kits that I got going on here? I got to cut these suckers up a bit.
You can trim those, you know.
I do. That's
They
what I'm
have-
saying.
They have like little grooming kits you can get.
I've got that.
So-
You just got to use it. Anyway,
You
all
got
right.
to
So I'm
use
looking
Uh,
around.
You're looking around. So
Nobody found anything, right? Nobody
No.
found anything.
But Gorell is very impressed with
found a
that
hole.
dexterity.
you
save
found a
he did.
hole and then immediately filled it back in.
But did you see that leap I did?
Yeah. Pretty
That was a
impressive.
little tuck and roll maneuver I learned.
Yeah. My favorite part was where you banged your head at the end.
All right. All
It's-
right. Enough of you.
So Ergrin will go over to where he just pulled it out and had to collapse. And he's going to see if he can't, like, he's not going to move anything, but he's going to study it and see if maybe they could move some things and recreate a hole.
Sure. Roll a intelligence check,
Yeah. All right.
which I'm sure is your strength.
It's not my dump stat. 11.
Yep. You can't figure this out. This
Nope.
this conundrum's just a little too tough for your primitive
Yep.
imagination.
Nope.
Oh, I've got a good imagination. That's different. That's a wisdom. I can imagine lots of things.
Is wisdom and imagination the same thing?
Of course
Or
it is.
Like creativity,
Definitely-
wouldn't that be intelligence?
No, that'd be wisdom.
No? Nobody agrees?
Yep. Intelligence is
Okay.
raw facts and numbers.
Okay.
You've ever met somebody who's like super, super smart, but has absolutely no common sense?
Sure.
There you go. Same thing.
I don't know if it's the same thing, but
I
can
appreciate you
agree with
holding the urge back from pointing.
I thought about it. I thought about
I know
it.
you did.
But then I'm like, oh, he's not that smart.
All right, so there's none of us have found anything.
No, just a lot more debris. You have an inn and a house on top of you.
us. Yeah, we're lucky to be alive. Okay.
Yes, you are lucky.
Thank God for the win.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Well, this sucks. I mean, I guess.
And then he just takes out a dagger, slices his wrists,
No.
and sits in the corner,
I
waiting
guess
to
I
die.
could.
And that, Ciderin, is how Hergrin dies.
It's how Akron dies. If we wait till the morning, I've got some other opportunities and things that I could do, possibly. I'm gonna go concentrate in the corner. Why don't y'all keep looking around for maybe some secret or something? And so Urgrin's gonna go sit down, and I'm gonna actually now look through my spell list if we have to be stuck in here. Not the spells that I have memorized, but the spells I have access to if I got to get a new one for the morning.
Can I roll investigation? I rolled perception last time.
Sure.
Like, can he start digging around once he doesn't find anything?
Yeah, of course.
Nope.
You did better before you really started to go all in on
That's
this.
an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Found more rubble.
Yeah. Every time you move something to like shift it to look past it, more stuff comes crumbling in, and you start to fear that the more you do this, the more likely it is that this whole little area that you're in is just going to completely collapse. Is there anything anybody else would like to try?
So after Elliston is sure that Zane is alive and
Yes.
there's nothing he can do to revive him, he's going to kneel down and pray to Paladine, casting the spell Divination,
Okay.
and offering a small tribute to his god as well. And he will ask a single question concerning a specific goal.
Okay.
And the DM will offer a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase or cryptic rhyme or an omen.
It will be a short phrase and
Of
a
course
cryptic
it will.
rhyme.
So he will ask Paladine, how do we get out of this city safely?
At that point, you hear a wheezing cough coming from the far corner. Again, it's not that far, but it's weird you missed, because I mean, nobody has seen anybody. I always hate when they drop houses on me. Well, now where's my hat? Did that Kender? I believe he. When I find him, he's going to get a piece of my mind, I'll tell you. And then he looks over, and you look over in that direction, and you see a befuddled old mage. Gorell is the only one who would recognize him from Pax Tharkus.
Yep.
Oh.
He was the wizard that that Kender, may he rest in peace.
What was his name? Adam?
Linus Quickfoot or something like that.
Yes. Good job.
Thank you. I can remember PC names. I just can't. I never know whose is who, especially when it comes to Jason and KD. But
Everybody pour a little out for Linus.
my homie, I liked Linus. I was sorry to see him go. He
Yeah,
did. He
me
lasted like 3 episodes too. He didn't last long.
You didn't last long.
And all of a sudden, this guy is sitting in this room with you. These mouse-colored robes, long beard, long white hair. And then he looks at Elliston and says, tell me, young man, how did we survive? Wait a minute. We are alive, aren't we?
As
Girl,
far as I
go.
can tell, we are.
Thank you,
Girl's
JB
gonna go
Talloway,
right
for following. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Gorell's gonna go right up to the wizard and go, "What are you doing here? How did you get here?"
Huh.
No, you know what? Never mind. None of that's important. Do you think you can help us get out of this?
Well,
Elliston looks over at this wizard and looks over at everybody, and he says, "As far as I can tell," and he points over to Riverwind. He says, "He saved us all. He's such a great guy."
he is a wonderful
like,
fellow.
"Of course he saved us. Look
And
at him."
meanwhile, somehow, even in this debris, like his hair is just still blowing gently in a soft
Shut
breeze.
That's where the wind goes.
There's like a halo of soft light around him. And he says, well, I do know a spell that may be useful. Now, how does it go? Fireball.
Easy there, old timer. I don't think fireball is what we need right now. I mean, there's someone out there in TV land be really happy about it, but
Well, you're probably right. Well, that being said, I'm sure our ride will be here soon.
Our ride.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Did you get knocked on the head, old man?
Oh, probably.
Maybe I can
yes.
help you. You want me to take a look at it?
Well, I mean, that's very nice of you. Thank you.
Elliston, why don't you go check him out? Make sure he's all right.
Well, sure.
Fucking worst. You're the fucking worst.
Elliston goes over to him and says, "Are you all right?"
Can't find my hat, and I can't quite remember the words to that spell. It's a tricky one. Fireball. Regardless, again, I think if we wait here, the elves and their griffins will be here soon.
What elves and what griffins are you talking about?
Oh well, the ones you're destined to help, of course. The Sylvanisty, terrible trouble they're in, but not for me to say. That'll all be explained to you. But I'm sure if we just wait here long enough that they will arrive soon, and everything will be fine.
So Elliston has the feeling that this was the divine providence of Paladine that has sent this mysterious person with advice, and says, I will follow what you say. We will wait here.
Yeah. You are
Does
absolutely
anybody-
certain, Elliston.
Yeah. Does anybody have any cards? Or dice, or...
And with that,
Might. Like for realsies, Odie might.
I have
Yes, he has a dice set.
Nice.
Great. Elliston will sit down and start playing a dice game.
And as soon as you guys start that, all of a sudden there's like the whole room, for lack of a better word, that you are in starts to rattle and shake. Pieces of debris fall down upon you. And it looks like it's getting lower and lower. You guys are having to get now closer and closer to the ground. And the wizard, if you remember, his name is Fizbin. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, girl crawls over. Oh crap! I'm
Zane.
blanking on his name. Zane's body to protect him.
Okay. And just when you feel like this thing is going to just crush all of you, and that this weird, crazy old wizard who just appeared out of nowhere must be insane, and or maybe you just imagined him. Like maybe you got hit on the head that hard. All of a sudden, the debris that's above you just tears out from the area, leaving open this giant area, and looking down at you is the head of a griffin. And there's
Look at there.
Elliston looks over at the wizard, says thank you, and then starts walking right towards the griffin.
And
Girl's like, ha! Oh, that crazy old man was right. And he scoops his vein up.
there is
But is Fizzbane going over to the Griffin too? Did I miss that?
Fizzban.
Yeah,
Not Bane.
yeah, Fizzbane.
He's not the Bane of Fizz.
Fizzband.
It could be.
It could be. You know what? The night's still young. So there is a rider on this griffin. It is a elven woman, dressed in leathers, carrying a sword. She has like short, like wavy hair, and she holds a hand down to you and says, "Come with me if you want to live."
I'll take our... You know this person, old feller?
Elliston grabs her hand without hesitation.
Okay, and he can hop up on the back, and you notice Elliston as you get up above the debris. That, I mean, the city is really on fire. There's thick smoke all in the air. There are also 5 other griffins along with this rider. Each one has a saddle on its back. Big enough. I mean, it's elven size, so it's going to be a little bit of a tight fit for Gorel, but and maybe a little bit for Odie, just based on his dimensions and like the tail and everything. You know, but
They have tails?
I think so, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I don't know. I genuinely
They
didn't
got
know.
eagle tails, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I'm talking about
They got-
Odie,
No, the
Draconians.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah. Draconians.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
I imagine it was tails.
Put them in the chat. I'm really tired, guys, so I'm not even remembering exactly what Draconians look like. But I'm pretty sure they have. I know they have wings. I'm pretty sure they have tails.
They got little cute ones.
Little nubs. It's like a little poodle tail.
Yep.
Odie's like, it's not cute.
They do. Thank you, Lantern. It's not. Stop looking at me like that. It's making me uncomfortable. Can you wag it? Like, does the tail wag? Like, all right, stop talking about my tail, guys.
That's incredibly inappropriate.
It is. You're right. All right. So, then they're episodes, not issues. Well.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go and I'll get up on the griffin too, seeing how everyone else is.
He just
So.
Urgrinned.
Riverwind says, "You go. There are tens of thousands of people living in this city that are going to need help. Maybe I could help get them back to Thorbarden into safety."
That's a great idea. I
And
think
he
you
says-
should do that.
"Be careful, my friends."
What
and he
a
looks
hero.
and he looks at Urgrin and says, "Urgrin, I'm gonna miss you most of all." and just takes his hand and puts it on your shoulder in a manly fashion and says, "Come back alive." And just runs off. And as he does, there's like explosions going on all around him.
Whatever.
Somehow he's running in slow motion.
And he's running in slow motion. There's a child who falls to the ground in front of him, and a burning piece of building is going to fall on top of it. And he quickly just does like this dive, scoops him up, does a roll, pops back up, and without missing a beat, continues to run, the child in his arms.
Doves flying.
Odie's like, what a great guy.
And then and then he disappears through a thick cloud of smoke.
I gotta say that feller's really lucky. All right.
So, who has? I'm assuming Gorel, you have Zane.
Yes.
Okay, yes, because Zane can't do this on his own. So there's 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2,
5, right?
3, 4, 5, and
Elliston,
Fizbin.
Urgrin, Odie, Gorel, Zane, and Fizbin.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
Well, Fizbin will get on the back of the Griffin with Elliston. Odie is on his own. Nobody wants to sit with Urgrin. He's like the guy, like when you're like, you'd rather stand on the bus or like the subway and have to hold on to one of those disgusting handrails than sit next to Urgrin. We've all
That's
seen him.
all right.
We've all seen him on the Crosstown or the L train.
So there's an open griffin.
Well, the other one has the elf
I see.
on it. She's on her own.
I can't
She's not sharing.
climb up
Elliston.
on to the griffin with the elf. She won't let me.
And as soon as you get on, she takes off and the griffins follow.
Okay.
Sweet.
And at that point, because we're close to midway point here, we are going to take a little bit of a break. And we are going to come back to the other characters when we return. So anyway, guys, thank you for hanging out with us here on D&D Friday as Wicked Studios presents Dragonlance: Dragons of Ice, Part 5? Question mark. I think it's 5.
So,
yes.
It is part 5. So you did hear that I was going to try and get up on the griffin with the lady that...
She wouldn't let you.
Yeah.
Like the griffin will like snap at you with its.
Okay, I wanted to just make sure that you heard me.
Yeah, I did not hear you, but yeah, she would not.
Because I said that, and then the next thing you said is like, and you take off and fly. I'm like, oh, did it work?
No, it did not.
She
work.
let me on.
You're on your own. You're on your own.
Fair enough. It's all right.
Are we gonna have a drawing after break or no?
Yeah, when we come back, we're going to be giving away a $10 gift certificate to Drive Through RPG.
Cool. So remember, in order to win, you have to be here in chat on Twitch. So join us at www.twitch.tv/Wicked Studios LLC to join in on that. And that was a perfect time to kill him out of me, right, Cedrin? And remember, you have to be here when the name is picked. You have to watch the stream to win the cash.
That's right.
And don't go anywhere, guys, because we will be back momentarily. That's all I got to say.
For a second
about
there,
that.
I thought you were going to do the Porky Pig giving out the...
That's all, folks. I don't know how Porky Pig talks. All right. We'll be back.
I can do Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah, I know. That's their only voice.
What?
And we are back. Thank you, ladies, gentlemen, and others for hanging out with us here on D&D Friday for What? No, let's try it again. Take 2. Wait, this is live? We can't edit this
Yes.
out? Oh, shit. Welcome to Wicked Studios presents DragonLance: Dragons of Ice. Because we're cold as ice, baby.
Oh gosh, that's what should be edited out right there.
Part 5! So, yes, we have a Draconian with a conscience. So, anyway, more to come on that. But right now, this is effectively where we are. The dragon is up in the air, heading toward you. We have over here, we have Kaylani. Kemchan, you should also have access to a giant owl, since you are now a giant owl in your...
All right.
Should look at that too. And that's the Kemchan owl.
No.
You have on your back Lorana. So KD, you run Lorana, is that right? All right. So keep in mind you're on this
No.
owl.
Because my Jatic icon's up there too, so I can't.
Oh, I put the wrong dude up there. Hold on. I want to. Oh yeah, Jadik should be up there. I just use that for your like turn tracker.
Oh, okay.
That's why he's up here in the corner, and I think I was gonna put Kaylani on there too, so this way you have that too. So anyway, so just use that as your turn tracker in case these
Gotcha.
owls don't make it. And it'll also be easier for me instead of just giant owl and then giant owl in the turn order. So, everybody, please. Oh, my music went off right in time for the chase scene.
And you knew I was going to ask.
I didn't think of it. I'm not going to lie to you. I can't lie to you.
I know. That's what I likes about you, Adam.
We had a Kender Sorcerer earlier.
We did have a Kender Sorcerer, a wild Kender Sorcerer
Yeah,
for a hot
he's-
second,
yeah.
named Linus before
There
he
was
died.
a lot of fun that could have been had with that wild magic thing, the way we had it set up, I think.
Yeah, it would have been great.
We added more than the regular just wild magic rules since it was a Kender, and he would have no idea how to do any of this stuff. But he died. And then was turned into what was it, a shadow?
Yeah.
And then
Out
killed
of
again.
all the players, no one has died except I've lost 2. I've lost 2 characters.
Well, for those of you who have watched...
Sarek died.
Zarek did die. And then just
Was
Zane,
brought back,
Zane
though,
brought him back,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But like he was dead.
Yeah. He was dead, yeah.
He was dead.
And but yeah, so those of you who have watched streams here on Wicked Studios in the past know that now Will doesn't DM anything for me anymore, asshole. But Will was my
Jesus.
DM for like what, 2 years or something, 2.5 years.
2
or
years.
whatever? And,
Yeah, it was actually over 2 years.
and he had killed so many of my characters, like viciously though.
I wouldn't say vicious.
So
You
the
have
only
bad luck.
reason, I mean, I love Dragonlance, and I've always wanted to play these modules, and I wanted to play them with my friends, and that's what we're doing here on Friday night. But the main reason that we're doing this is so I can kill Will's characters.
Yes, this is true. I'm helping you. This is a form of therapy for Adam. That's all that any of this is.
It
Oh,
is,
I got
it
to
is.
start the giveaway. Hold on. I
Oh
gotta
yeah,
start
do the giveaway before we get going here.
Yeah,
Everybody
so-
can do your initiative while Will is doing this. Well,
Okay.
talk about the giveaway. What's going on
Yeah,
here?
so everybody out there, we're giving away a $10 gift certificate to Drive-Thru RPG. You will need an account with Drive-Thru RPG, and if you are said winner, we will need you to message us. Please don't put in chat the email address that is connected to your account on Drive-Thru RPG.
Unless
If
you,
you don't,
unless you want like the 15 people watching this live and the 150 people that watch it after the fact.
After the fact.
Yeah.
to know
To know how
But-
to get a hold of you.
Right, but it's super easy to set one up if you don't. Now, if anybody can enter, if you're a follower or if you are a subscriber to the channel, you get more tickets, of course. So there you go.
So, and remember, you have to be here to win.
Yes.
You have to watch the stream to win the case, and you need
You
to do
just
it
love
on
saying
Twitch. I
that.
do love saying that. That's the second reason I'm doing this. So
All right, let me roll my initial.
roll your initiative, but also those of you playing knights, Kemchan and Jason, please do their initiative as well. If you
playing
notice,
knight.
Alphatia, you're Derek.
right, I'm
now
Derek.
Derek is honor bound. While he doesn't want to deal with this bullshit, he is not going to leave people in danger, unlike Sir Alphasian Malkorite, who, if you notice,
Not true.
is further away from everybody else since he turned and shagged ass down south.
If you listen to the end of the last episode, I said I was grabbing a hold of the other knights and trying to pull them so that we could run away from the dragon because the dragon was coming. So I should be right next to Derek and Aaron.
You can move yourself. It's your character.
All right,
You can put it
I'll
wherever
put
you want.
myself. Oh, and Sir Tasselhoff. Oh, for those of you who are watching the show for the first time, the knights knighted
Tasselhoff.
Tasselhoff Burfoot. So he's a honorary knight, a Salamnic knight now, despite the wishes of Derek. Crown Guard. Is that his name, right? Did I get it right? I know first name's Derek.
Derek
Crown
Crown
Guard.
Guard. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Crown Guard.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody in?
I can't move the.
Did you see that?
owl.
If we do Legends, Tiamat wants to be in. That's what she said.
Okay, I do want to do something with Legends. I have to figure all that out, but
That would be harder because there's so few characters in that.
we can. Well, I mean, again, you don't need to play it the way. I mean, we're
Well,
not playing this
obviously
thing
we
like the books,
wouldn't.
that's for sure. Determined in character settings. Well, why don't you tell people what happens on Wednesday here as I try to figure out
I
how
will
to
definitely
give,
tell people what happens on Mondays. On Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Greyhawk Adventures, which we are currently doing the Streets of Lukesh, where the players have characters in the Watch, and they have two characters there as well. There's constables
Try it now,
and
Kemchan.
there's inspectors. And we, in that, are
Yeah.
using the old school essentials advanced rule set,
Got it.
which is basically the basic expert, or wouldn't be really Beck and me, but the BX rule set from original D&D.
Adam, just a technical thing.
Yes.
I last session intended on pulling Lorana on.
I know she's not going to
Derek.
fit. She's not going to fit.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I wanted to clarify.
That's why I
Okay,
put her
cool.
on this one. Yeah.
Cool.
So basically, she is trying to get onto the next moving
Like the
thing that
next
can
bus.
fly out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just missed the 6th train, but she knows another one's coming in 2 minutes.
Yeah,
So
like
yeah.
she's like, follow that cab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow that cab. That's pretty good.
All right. Yeah, Queen Tiamat. I'm not good enough. You've been watching us play,
Right?
Queen Tiamat, haven't you? You're not. You must really be like half asleep while this is on.
Yeah. Get some
All
more
right.
coffee, Queen.
All right, so everybody's in the turn order. Aaron, you are first. This dragon is coming in.
Who's that's token?
That's
token right there.
Curliflon.
Ah, okay, that's what it is.
He's got a really tiny token.
He does. Well, he's
Is it Flint here too?
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
Flint
is here.
Flint got on the Jaddock Owl, didn't he?
Flint got on. Yeah, so he's on with what do you call it? With
Lorana.
Lorana. Yeah. Sorry, I have just too many characters. So we're gonna be slowly phasing out some of these NPCs as we go on. When the story dictates.
What's
Like
the,
Riverwind, let's have him help all these other people.
You make
What's
me
this-
feel so young, Queen Tiamat. That's all I gotta say.
What's the civilian situation like?
In this area here,
Yeah.
I mean, there's scattered civilians who are running away.
No one in imminent danger at this point.
I mean, once that dragon comes down, anyone in this general area will be, but they're at this point further away. Like, you guys had stopped to converse when most of these other people were either moving ahead of you or coming toward you, and when that dragon came out, they kind of moved in that other direction.
Got it. So
there's not a
Aaron-
lot of crowd control that would need to be done.
Aaron is going to grab Sir Tasselhoff, excuse me, and kind of move towards whatever cover he can find. And
yeah, we'll just
draw
say
his bow.
that these things here are debris of those old boats that were then turned into houses and shops and stuff.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So he's gonna find a place that he could shoot from behind and ready an arrow for when that dragon comes into range.
Okay. And then we'll put Tasselhoff back here behind you. All right. Zarek, you are kind of at the mercy of this elf-turned owl, but you do have a bow, I guess. But you also keep in mind, you are not going to be able to shoot your bow because you're holding on to Gilthanus in one hand. Like
Yeah.
over your shoulder, wrapped around.
So he'll ready an action. He has Wormslayer ready to go, and if the dragon comes within slashing range, he will.
Okay. So the first time you're in range of within 5 feet of that dragon, you're slicing, and your Wormslayer's going off too now. By the way,
Right. Only if the dragon is threatening us. Like if he's not, then obviously he's not going to use it.
the dragon is threatening you.
That's what I thought.
He is a very threatening creature toward you guys specifically.
Right.
He even comes in as he says that, like, "I am here solely to threaten you. Make no mistake about it." All right, Jadic Owl.
Okay.
Kalawani? Is that? Can we
What?
use that? Kalawani? Kalawani?
Wow.
I'm trying to put owl in the middle of Kaylani's name there, but it's not quite working. Anyway,
All right. So I see it. So the dragon is like kind of focused on
he is coming in,
Kalani.
like the direction, like right here, like in between the two of you, to try to get all of you as best he can.
Okay. I want to try to circle because I'm carrying two
Flint,
fighters.
Yeah, Flint and
They don't
Lorana.
have any ranged weapons.
Lorana does. She's got a crossbow.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, Flint
Yeah,
does not.
but Flint does not. So I'm going to try to circle kind of around more to the back of him. So can I like circle around this way?
Okay. And we'll move Lorana.
Sorry, I forgot to roll initiative for Lorana. It's in there. She rolled a 10.
All right, I can. That's fine. We didn't get a 10 yet, so
Yeah.
we're not gonna miss anything. There we go. Oops, I keep hitting this. All right, so you're moving there.
I'm moving like kind of or
Move
can
to
I
where you want it to move. You're in control of this thing. You've got look at.
I want to try to circle around back.
Okay, how far back? How far can a giant owl move?
60 feet.
60. Got it.
What are these squares? 5?
We're gonna call them 5 just for argument's sake.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. That's
So you're there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're definitely in range of this thing.
Is the fear going off?
Oh, thank you so much for that.
Once a DM, always a DM, baby.
I will let the OG crew roll with advantage. So Zarek, Lorana, Flint, Kurlathlon. Everybody else rolls normally.
What is it? It's
What's the
wisdom?
range on it? Though?
Wisdom. Everybody is within this range.
God, I shouldn't have said anything.
You shouldn't have, because I forgot about it. It's like 120 feet of the dragon, and
Oh shit! Yeah,
and
we
this
totally-
and honestly, in Dragonlance, it's even more than 5e. So we'll say it's even like 240 feet. Like it's these things are fucking terrifying. Because keep in mind, up until recently, people thought dragons were just the elves. Kind of knew because they were old enough to remember the Dragon Wars, but The most people thought humans. You guys thought it was a myth.
Oh fuck.
It's a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw, by the way.
It's wisdom. Okay.
I don't think anybody's making it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh. The
Why don't we say
minute-
this? Yell out what your. Oh, that's
Oops.
Constitution.
I rolled twice.
I did the wrong. I had
Jadek
that
rolled
Um,
20.
Zarek rolled a 16. Lorana rolled an 11.
wrong. Okay. So
So far, only
Jadek
Jadek has won.
Where's my buddy
Kaylani
Tasselhoff?
got a 19.
Oh yeah, there. Okay, so Kaylani.
Tasselhoff got
So
a
the-
20
so the
because
owl-
he's rolling
so
with
the
advantage
owls-
because he is a the owl, which is okay. Good.
No, Tasselhoff's immune. They're immune to fear.
Yeah, they
Tasselhoff,
are immune to fear. You're right.
He's immune to fear.
Yeah.
And Flint rolled a 12. Oh wait, you said with
Advantage,
Which-
yeah.
at advantage, so he got 20.
Great. So yeah,
Nice.
so Jadek, Flint, Tasselhoff, Lorana.
Kaylani.
No.
Kaylani.
That was and Kaylani. Yep.
Yeah.
No,
So all the
Kaylani
old-
just-
Lorana rolled an 11. I accidentally hit it twice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so you guys are immune. Everybody else. Did you roll for the knights?
Yeah.
Oh, the knights.
You know what?
God.
Go ahead. This is something easy you guys can do. It'll help Adam. Why don't we go ahead and put a yellow dot on our tokens because we're scared.
Yeah, even you guys can just remember. I'm not moving you to.
Alphacion failed terribly, and so he's got a yellow
I
dot.
will put it on my buddy.
Derek Crown Guard rolled a 12.
He's a fail.
Yeah. So you basically the knights are not going to run from this, but you're not going to be
Yeah.
able to move closer to it until you make that save.
Oh, I don't know. I think the knights might run.
I'm talking about Derek. Will not be.
I'm gonna. If I gotta beat his ass and drag him, he's gonna be coming.
All right. So Jadek moves there. Are you going to do anything, Jadek? You're right
Well,
next
he's
to this
gonna-
thing.
He's trying to get his fighters closer to
Sure.
do some damage.
You would still be able to do an attack, like a giant owl attack.
Okay, so
I'm gonna.
Are
let
you guys
that
gonna
happen because-
fight this dragon?
I mean we have to, right? It's coming up on us.
No, run away, man.
Adam even gave it away by saying we're starting the chase scene.
I think
I
we
mean, if
fly
you-
faster
do
than
whatever
it
you
does.
want.
If you want
No,
to,
you can't.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
Double move, bro.
Okay, yeah, all right. I'm gonna double move. I'm gonna like kind of sweep around the back of its head to try to distract it, and then make a break
The
for it.
cool thing about owls is they don't provoke attack of opportunities when they fly by something.
Nice.
That's
See,
true.
I didn't even know that.
But
Cool.
you still got a dragon on your ass, regardless.
Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. Yeah.
So any advantage you can get is going to be helpful. I agree.
So I'm literally like
Get it?
trying to sweep behind it so it'll turn around and then like take off.
All right. So move how you want to move, because right
All right.
now you are in
So-
melee combat range of this dragon.
Okay. I wanna end up back out this way.
So you want to
So
move in
like
that direction
literally,
instead.
like, circle around it and then come back out that way.
All right. So you have 120 feet of movement if you're double moving.
Yes. That's
So
what I'm
is
doing.
this what? So it's going to basically, I guess, yeah, you're right. Mind you, brag
Yeah.
back up to where you were before.
Yeah,
All right. So you
basically.
do this around, and how close do
I
you
want-
get to the dragon?
How close? Let's say within 80 feet. Let's say 80 feet.
You're not going to be able to
circle.
circle it 80 feet around because that's going to take up most of your movement.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. So, 30 feet.
So basically you're gonna have to wind up. We'll say, just for argument's sake, back here if you're gonna do that, because you have to take
Okay.
off. You got to fly around it and go back. We'll give you that
Yeah,
amount
yeah.
of distance though.
That's
right.
fine.
Now, Alphacian. What have you gotten yourself into, Alphacian?
No, what has Derek got me into?
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, Alphacian Oh, that's Aaron. That's right next to me. Can I walk up to Derek at least? No, that's I don't know. You. Give
I
me
will
the
say that
judgment
you
call.
can get to Derek. Yes.
Okay,
'Cause you're
so
not. Yeah.
Alphasian's just
You're
going to take
right
a
there.
step up.
Yeah, you're 5 feet away from him. You can.
He's going to grab Derek by the arm and start dragging him. Derek, we must go. We cannot stay here any moment longer. That dragon's going to kill all of us, and then our mission will be for naught.
All right.
Derek's kind of like mumbling like the his night oath to himself. He's so scared.
Oath mythos. My honor is my life.
Yes. He's like
The
so
honor is
scared.
going to
He's
be
like,
your. The honor will do
mumbling.
no one any good if we're all dead and the rest of Kryn is under the domination of evil dragons and draconians. Come on.
Why are you so scared, Sir Alphasian? I'm a knight, and I'm very interested in this interaction. I've never seen a dragon this close up before. Have you?
You play Tasselhoff so well. I want to punt him right now.
Aaron says, from what I've read and seen, dragons are much better observed from afar.
It's going
Yes,
to breathe
Derek-
its fire on us at any moment.
Derek,
So-
all right, Derek kind of snaps up. Yeah. Let's go. Let's
No,
move,
you're
let's
not.
move.
He's not going yet. He said
Oh, he's
we'll
not
just
going yet?
yes.
Okay.
He says
Okay, so
there are people in danger around this area. He's not going to fly up in the air and like Superman.
okay,
and,
yeah,
and
no.
tackle him. But he's not ready to run away just yet.
Okay.
I'm not saying you
Okay.
can.
I'm holding my. When's his turn? Not that I'm going to meta right now, but I will hold my action because I assume I can say that as a free action. And you're not going to charge me my turn for
No,
talking.
yeah, that's not a turn.
Okay, I'm going to hold my action to when better judgment grasps onto Derek to run with him away from said dragon.
Alright.
Okay.
Curlithlon is just yelling, guys, come back. This is dangerous. He does take out his bow and arrow, and if the dragon gets within shooting distance, which, how far away is he right now? 60 feet, he's up in the air, another 30. He's actually is in shooting distance, so he's going to take a shot with his bow to try to at least distract the dragon. And one day, maybe this will roll. There we go. He rolls a 10. And the arrow just... He's not... Like, he's nervous with this dragon here. And he shoots it. The arrow sort of splits the two. Owls goes harmlessly past, nowhere near the dragon. And that is his turn. Lorana, you're on the back of a flying owl with your friend Flint Fireforge.
She gets disadvantage, right?
What was that?
If she were to fire at it, she gets disadvantage because she's afraid.
Afraid, I believe. Yes, because he's frightened of that creature. Yes.
Does it? You want me to look that? I don't think.
I think
you get
so. I think it is
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
I'm almost
I'll double
positive.
check,
Yeah.
but okay. You might be. Right.
Is her crossbow gonna be within range even?
Yeah.
Oh,
from
yeah,
where you
well.
are. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. She's gonna hold her action. If it comes closer to her, then she'll go,
Okay.
or she'll try.
You're correct. Disadvantage. That blows. And ability checks.
Yeah. So.
I don't like this game right now.
I don't want to play this game anymore, guys. This game isn't fun.
Jay. That was what we used to say back in the day when you
Jay?
got. Yeah, it came from a guy's name. It
Oh,
was,
that is.
when it was
that's not
unfair.
interesting to anybody watching this stream.
All right, I'll shut
my
up.
personal stories, I at least.
All right, I'm
have
going on
something
mute to
that's
blow my nose.
Universally entertaining. So, Tasselhoff is going to try to climb up over this thing to get a better look at the dragon, but is really kind of unable to do that as Aaron is holding on to the back of his shirt. Kaylani.
Kaylani is going to flap her wings in a in what she believes is a very clear message to Owl Jadek to come this way, you dummy.
Jadek, roll a intelligence check based on the owl's
20 feet
intelligence.
I don't know. Okay.
Giant Owl's intelligence is 8.
Their wisdom is a lot
Minus-
higher, though.
Their
Yeah,
wisdom
I
is
don't give a shit
13.
about that. I wanted to tell
Oh,
you.
that was even right. I was just talking trash. All right, cool.
Yeah, you can't make heads or tails of what he's doing. It
Yeah.
looks like he's you think that Kaylani is doing some sort of mating ritual with that roll.
And Jadek just yells like, "I'm flattered, but I don't think now is the time."
And
And it
everybody
comes
else
out,
hears, woo, woo.
So she just flies. She flies off 120 feet down this way.
Okay, going straight south.
Well, like south, like where the griffins are flying. Griffins are flying east. You said, right?
Yes, they're flying east.
So she's flying southeast as like a large arc away from the dragon,
Okay.
Yeah.
and like low to the buildings. Like she's kind of flying like rooftop level.
Okay. All right. And you guys
So,
are still, remember, outside. You're not at the city yet. You're still outside
Do you want-
the city.
Yeah. Do you want me to move her like 120 feet or just?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
This is just for
Cool.
our,
Yep.
We're going to be fudging the distances here a little bit, but we'll remember that when we're moving people around, so they're staying in whatever distance apart they are. But
Yep.
So, Red Dragon's turn. The Red Dragon.
It's a good thing we all got 2 characters. I'm looking at you, Kim Chan.
The Red Dragon is going to cast a spell.
Oh, shit.
He is going to cast the Sleep spell at 4th level in this area over here.
Yes, not us.
So it goes by. So how many is that? 4th level. I gotta pull up Sleep.
It's 5d8, I think.
Plus
1d8 per level.
Plus, yeah, so it's 8d8. That's
8d8.
right. That sounds right from the last time. Now keep
Is
in
it
mind
hit points?
it's hit points starting with
Not
the
hit
lowest.
dice.
Now also keep in mind you're using the hit points of the owl.
Yep. So you have
Oh, that-
19 hit points.
Owls only have 19 hit points.
Yeah,
Yep.
man, that owl's asleep.
Giant owls have 19 hit points. So
Uh,
Lorana might be the first one to go if she still has 19.
5. Oops, I rolled too many. Hold on. 23, 31, 39, 43 points of hit. So basically, take away 19 for the owl. How much is left?
So you're at 24.
24. How many hit points does Lorana have? KD?
6.
How many hit points does Lorana have?
I heard. I'm sorry. You keep cutting out.
How
Say it
many
again?
how many hit points does Lorana have?
Does Lorana have?
Yes.
Like, not a lot. 28.
All right. So, the only one who falls asleep is Jadek the owl. However,
Oh, jeez.
the owl is carrying Lorana and Flint. You're going to drop 30 feet to the ground.
Okay.
And what is that damage for 30 feet? Will?
D6 per 10 feet, isn't it?
So 3d6
It is a
points of
D6.
damage.
Yeah.
Is that going to wake him up?
It will wake him up. Oops, I did 4d6. So take away that 6. So it's 6,
9.
8, 9 points of damage
9 points.
to
of-
everybody. Lorana and Katie just wanted off, but Lorana and Flint also. And to the owl.
I can hear you.
Then the dragon is going to take off 80 feet, so it's going to be 40 feet behind you. 10, 15, 20, 20. So we'll just move him here, 5, which I think is right. 5, 10. There. Okay. And you guys saw, well, Kaylani's flying away, but Zarek, you saw the owl, the Jadic owl that had Flint and Lorana on it, crash to the ground. And Lorana took 9 points of damage too. I don't know if you heard that part. All right. Derek is probably just going to hold his ground here, I guess, at this point. You can move to those other characters if you wanted to. That's up to you. Well, at least
so Aaron's gonna fire that bow at the dragon as soon as it moved.
Yeah, I think Derek is going to start moving out.
He's not running away. Derek is not a coward. He is an
No,
asshole.
not moving out, like heading towards
It's
like
not called being a coward when
It's
you have a
strategically
dragon
retreating.
burrowing down.
Keep
on
in
you
mind,
and
the
you-
dragon seems to be focused on these flying creatures.
Exactly. If we don't attack it, it's gonna go after them, and we can slip away.
No, but we can help these people. That's
Right.
what he's telling me. Like, no, we
Yes.
need to help. We have to help these people.
All right.
And
I
that's
know.
what-
We've learned
And
all
this is
about the
not direct-
ammunition. 24
This is not
will
directed
hit.
at you.
24 to hit, 9 damage. Is it?
This is a plus
Yep.
1, so okay. So
Yep.
that's a
24 to
magical
hit, 9 damage. And now you know everything about ammunition.
weapon. Everything you always
And-
wanted to know, but were afraid to ask about. ammunition.
Alphasian's yelling at Derek about we must go.
And if
We
Derek
have
is
to save
moving to
all of
move Derek
Kryn.
to where you're moving him, if you're moving him.
Wherever he sees people in trouble, like.
Right. These
If
three
if
just
these
fell. These three just fell to the ground.
All right, yeah, he's gonna run that way. He's gonna take cover behind this fallen
Got
boat
it.
here,
Okay.
but he's starting to head towards them.
Got it. Aaron, you've got your turn now. That was your reaction before, or your held
So
action, I should say.
Aaron he's gonna fire again.
Sure.
Miss 11.
Yeah, that's not even close. Yeah, that one shoots wide. You're trying to take in this whole scenario here, and the fact that the realization that you're actually attacking and oh wait, you needed to attack with disadvantage as an 18. That was a miss. That first one.
Oh, all right.
Forgot about that. Okay. All right.
And I had my held move, so I'm going to go ahead and move myself
Sure.
to
Yep.
be where Derek is,
Yep. Sure.
because I'm gonna keep harping on him.
Right. Zarek, you just saw the owl with Lorana and Flint crash to the ground.
Yeah, so he'll yell to Kaylani saying that we need to save them.
Anything? I guess really you can't do much else right now.
Yeah.
Jadic, you are
Oh, he's asleep.
awake now because you hit the ground. That woke you up.
Okay, fair.
So,
Ah!
whoo! It's more
Hey.
like it.
Okay.
You're still an owl. You
Right.
still have 10 points of hit points on that owl form. But anyway, you're on the ground. It will take you half your movement just to get back up, and Flint and Lorana would have fallen off of you by now. So we got Flint over here and Lorana over here, we'll say.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I think my main concern would be to just get the hell away. I see Kaylani heading off,
Yes.
so really quick, I'll look at these two and be like let's go, and then try to get off take off as quick as possible, since
So
we're
you're
the
going
closest.
Got it. So you're going to wait for them. You're going to hold your action. If they get on your back, then you're going to take off.
Then I'm going to take right off. Yeah.
All right. So you'll have, what is it, 60 feet flying? So you'll have 30, you'll have 90 feet of movement that you could use.
Okay.
Alphasian.
All right, you ready? Here it comes. Derek, gosh, by the gods, what is wrong with you, man? We need to go. You aren't going to let your blind honor get in the way of all of Kryn's being alive and unimpressed. Let's leave now while we can, and we can perform our quest.
Yes. We may need others for this quest, and these people, as weird and strange as they are, may be useful. Now, I'm not going to put us in harm's way to, if this dragon. We'll stay behind cover. We'll help where we can. But fleeing at this point is not an option. I agree our mission is paramount, but so are the lives of people. That's the only reason we're doing this, Alphasian, is to save the lives of the people on Kryn.
Well, since you put it that way. Thank you, Dungeon Master.
Why'd you call me that?
I don't know. I felt compelled to.
Mini stroke. Kurlithlan is going to take another pop shot at disadvantage with his longbow. And did not hit. 18. No cigar. Close but no cigar, as they say. Lorana.
She'll get back on Jadek's back.
Lorana hops back on.
She'll like shake her head like, ugh.
Flint in the initiative?
No. Flint is gonna have to go on. We'll do it on Jadek's turn. So, is Flint getting? I'm assuming Flint is getting back on the bird.
Yes, Flint is definitely getting back on
All
there.
right. So the bird's on there, and we can move you. That's 120 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're about here, for all intents and purposes, to keep you a little further back, right here.
Okay.
And then those guys are with you. Tasselhoff is going to roll a dexterity check to see if he can slip away from Aaron. And that's a nat 20, 23.
Sure
so
does.
so he sneaks across, runs over here towards Kurlithlan and says, "Why, this is terribly exciting, isn't it? Can you believe that is a dragon attacking us right now? I don't know most of the people there. In fact, I don't even know who you are. I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Tasselhoff Burfoot. It's a pleasure to meet you." And that is his turn. Kaylani.
So Kaylani will take a look. Since Zarek mentioned that the others fell, she'll kind of take a swoop back around, see that they're in the air, and then move off, keep flying away.
All right, so full movement, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. The dragon goes next. Okay, the dragon is going to, because he figures this other guy is going to get in this direction too. He is going to move. He was what, 40 feet behind you here, so he's now 160 feet behind you. So he is going to do a full move, and he is going to be right on your ass.
So can Zarek swing at it?
He could try.
Wait, don't we get a save at the end of every round for the fear?
Yes, go ahead. Yeah, so
Oh, good call.
so everyone this round can re-roll their thing. If you already went, go ahead and re-roll it anyway.
Different. 14, not good enough, right?
No, it's a 19 DC.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Okay.
gotten worse.
Yeah. Zarek will still take a swing.
Okay, it's still going to be a disadvantage because he's.
Yeah.
Now,
But doesn't
the good news is that you're.
Wormslayer-
Wormslayer doesn't have advantage, I don't think, on dragons. It just has damage, does it? Take a look. I don't know. Look at it. It's on your sheet.
I
I think.
don't
It should be on
remember.
your sheet. Or it's
You have
actually there's
advantage-
a. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hold on. You have advantages on something. Saving
Save
throws
for
against
fear.
all dragon spells and breath weapon attacks. What did it say, Jason?
Oh no, I thought it was save versus fear.
No, I don't think it has any. I'm reading a really tiny text box where my cat attacks my feet, so
Hold on. I have
I'm
it.
entirely
I have
sure.
it somewhere. I just have to find it. Treasure.
I have it here too. It's just really small.
All right. Wormslayer.
Very
Plus 2
rare.
bonus attack and damage rolls made with this weapon. So it's not advantage. It deals an extra 3d6. And you have advantage on saving throws against all dragon spells and breath weapon attacks. This is a natural ability it has, not a spell.
It missed.
Okay. So let me ask a question. And I'm going to...
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that because the dragon can't attack, can't use a what's that called when you run away from somebody? Attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity.
That he also is not going to be able to hit any of the riders.
Correct.
So, yeah,
Because I don't provoke it, so they
Yeah.
wouldn't.
got it. But they're also moving, but still they're on your back, so I'm going to say that they're
Yep.
not going to provoke. Okay. This dragon, by the way, seems really intent on shutting that fucking sword up. that's the look that you got in its eyes there.
It's almost as if it's a homing beacon.
Yes. If you're wondering why he's spending a lot of time focusing on you, it's because of that goddamn sword. God's damn sword, I suppose I should say in this world.
Gods, yes, plural.
All right. And he is going to use a legendary action.
Oh boy.
That's not good.
Because he can.
No, you read that wrong. He's not. He's gonna go lie down and go to sleep. Is what you.
Wait, let me
is what
check. Let
your
me double
action
check. Let me
has
check. Shit, you're right. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. I don't know
That's
why
so
put
weird.
that-
Why did I say
Why did I
legendary
put that in my
action?
notes? That's odd. That's a weird. That's a stupid tactic when you're fighting somebody. So he is going to do a tail attack as a legendary action on the owl.
AC 12.
17 is the.
It's a hit.
So that is 2d8 plus 8. 17 points of damage to the owl.
Okay.
Oh,
How high up did you say you were?
Is that gonna affect us?
I was flying low on purpose.
That's right, you did say that. So, how many feet? Give me a number. And...
10? 15?
Okay.
Probably 15.
Okay.
That's like safe.
Yep.
Yeah. 15.
All right, so
sounds about right.
we'll just give
Is
you
that
one. Everybody
attack
gets
affect-
6 points of damage as you tumble to the ground off of this thing.
Ray
and
Zarek's
that
knocked out?
includes
They all fell?
if you have more than 17 hit
I,
points.
I still.
Yeah,
I still
19's
two-
got
Oh, you
two
got 2 hit
left.
points. I'm sorry. I thought I forgot that was the other guy that got hit. Other fucking owl. Okay.
Other owl.
All right, so you're good. I'm sorry. Never mind. Zarek is still awake.
Okay.
For now.
Derek.
Okay. So seeing that they got back up on the owl and took off, is there any other people he sees that need immediate aid?
The people, like the civilians, are
Yeah, like civilians.
currently running away from this attack.
I would assume they're running out towards the old bay, right? Where the ships are.
Yeah, well,
and
that's
stuff.
where you are right now. You're in that area.
So yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
moving out past that into the frozen tundra since it's winter. Or there's people that are moving now north because the dragon is going south, and some that are even trying to get starting back into the city and thinking like shit, and they're kind of just sort of moving in circles, trying to figure out what to do. So you can absolutely find people that could use your help. None right here in the immediate vicinity, but close enough, especially with your fly speed, you'd be able to get to. Slayer does not make him immune to fear, according to the original modules, Ciderin. It's weird that he wouldn't, but anyway. Anyway,
All right,
Derek.
Adam, I gotta make
Derek-
a concentration check, but I do it with advantage. I'm fine.
Okay. I never remember how concentration checks work. It's 10 or half the
Or
damage,
half the damage.
whichever is
Yeah.
higher.
Correct.
Got it. So yeah,
And I have the Warcaster feat, so I do it with advantage.
cool. I do remember that part now that you say that. All right, Derek.
All right, I think Derek is going to actually start running because
He's
Dragon
not
flew away.
running. He's gonna
Yeah.
move. He's gonna again. One of the things that he's interested in are these other adventurers. So he can certainly move back, further south, because again, he wants to go south anyway.
right.
And he's not, again, he's not going to engage at this point, obviously, and the dragon's up in the air. But
And 100 some odd.
here's the
Out
thing about
forward.
knights: knights don't run away. They could strategically retreat. They do not run away.
Yes. Okay.
I do believe that we have to kill this dragon if we can't evacuate with all the said adventurers. We'll need that firepower for later on.
All right. So, but he is. Oh, wait. He should roll for fear again.
Yes, he can re-roll.
Okay.
Is he still within? Because how far did the dragon fly away from us? It flew
I
pretty
said
far.
it's 240 feet because I added twice.
Oh,
This is
that's right.
DragonLance,
That's right.
So it's
Oh, okay. So then he's not
Dragon
scared.
fears. Yeah. Oh wait, no, he has to re-roll.
Okay.
You can
So
re-roll
just
to
roll
see
your
if he's no
whiz
longer
will.
scared.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Wisdom.
true. Because we wouldn't even be able to go that direction anyhow.
Well, you can, you can
Fail.
go in that general. You just can't get closer
Oh,
to
boy.
the dragon. So you can move south as long as you're not getting any further.
So we're
east,
just kind of
you
like meandering away,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
going south.
yeah, 2 is not going to do it.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay.
Yeah, 19's to DC.
Aaron Talbo, these people are in danger here, Aaron. And these the
still-
old married couple in the back here are too busy bickering, but
Does he?
No,
does
no.
he
He's
still-
Derek's going to start moving
okay.
this way.
Does Aaron have a shot with the longbow at this range still? Probably, right? It's like,
Yeah, you would
yeah.
have a shot to be at long distance, though.
He's
he's
already-
gonna move up. He's gonna move up to like this, and then take a
Alright.
shot at the dragon.
Got it. Okay.
With a 12 miss.
Yeah.
Here,
'cause
I'll
it's
double
disadvantage,
check
right?
the range for you, because otherwise that's it. Might be a hit.
Yeah. No, it's still a disadvantage.
No,
he's
I have
frightened.
disadvantage.
Then now,
Oh,
but you
that's
can
right,
now
he's
roll another Wisdom saving throw since it's the end of your turn.
Nope.
Nat 1 is not gonna cut it, my friend. All right, Zarek.
Sorry. He's still within range, right? I can still.
Yeah, none of
okay.
you have. You're still flying together here.
I roll the wisdom save at the end of my turn,
Correct,
right?
yes.
That's how that works. Okay. So that's a miss.
Yep, but you get
Yes,
you get
and
2
then-
attacks still.
Oh, you're totally right.
No,
No.
If you didn't have disadvantage, you would have made it.
Yeah.
Um,
And then
150.
You have accent surge and you have
No, I don't.
inspiration points.
No, I don't have action surge.
yeah, Zarek used that.
I
He
used
that
it for
against,
the
what's his
fight.
name?
You
He had a knockdown, drag out fight with Bakaris
Yeah.
like an hour ago. So
I do have inspiration points though, So
All
I
right.
might burn one of those.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah, we
got
got
you
2
should have-
tonight.
Yeah, so you guys have a good amount,
Yeah.
I think, probably.
There you go.
24. There you go.
Nice.
No, 19.
19 plus
Oh,
2.
okay.
Actually, a 19 would have hit it anyway, but it's a plus 2, keep in mind, with that sword. So that does hit.
I think the +2 is included now.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. Still
yeah,
hits.
it is.
Okay.
So it still hits.
It still hits the 19. It's fine. So
So there's 7, but I need to add 3d6,
3d6.
right?
6, yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
there
So
you
it's
go.
20 points.
Pretty good. So 20 points. Yeah, he's pissed. Thank you, Lee Kim. Inspiration to fight the dragon 500. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Nice. Huzzah.
Thanks, Lee Kim.
Thank you, Kim.
20.
Your range for regular range on longbow is 150, but the total range is 600.
Yeah, so you can
So,
you'll always be
yeah.
able unless you can get this guy out of here. So that's Zarek's turn. The dragon is going to use another legendary action.
Asshole.
He is going to make another tail attack against the owl. Now he's really mad. The dragon. I obviously didn't hit the right button here. The dragon makes a tail attack. Like, yeah, no shit. I just said that. Where is it?
I'm pretty
Tail.
sure that's a fail when there's no number.
21.
Yeah,
Oh,
That means
shit.
it's a 0.
For 17. Does this have the plus 8? Yeah, 17 bludgeoning damage.
All right. So Kaylani falls to the ground.
Turns back into a elf.
So let's do this.
What happens to the rest of us?
You all fall. You take 3 points of damage. Now, Gilthanus is already unconscious. He has now taken damage.
Oh.
So he is going to start needing death saving throws again.
Zarek is out if we
And
took 3 points of damage.
Zarek is also... Is he unconscious or is he down below 0?
He's wait, what? He's down below 0.
Okay, I didn't know if he was at... Because if he's at 0...
like is
would
he
just
at
be-
0?
right,
No. Yeah, no, he's below 0. Yes, sorry.
Hang on. I gotta make a.
So death saves for both of them then.
You're good. You're still an owl, Kem-chan.
Okay, yeah.
That's fucking awesome right there.
All right.
You
and
can knock me down, but I'm still gonna concentrate.
Speaking of Jadek, Jadek, you just saw Kaylani fall down to the ground. Luckily, she wasn't that far up, but she is no longer an owl.
Okay.
And the other two, the one was already knocked out. The other one is now knocked out.
Okay, everybody's knocked out down there. So I'm gonna. Jadek was not afraid. He's going to attack the back of his head.
You've got a special thing too. You've got the flyby, so you could fly, attack, and keep going.
Well,
Okay.
he was
Wait.
also. He's not going to be able to do that because of the distance he is to this thing.
Oh, okay.
All right.
He can move.
Well, he was
he
like-
can get to it, but he's not going to be able to double move to get a. I mean, he can maybe get a little bit further away, but not too.
So
far.
he's got a double move to get there. So basically, that's off.
No,
the
no,
table.
he can get there in one move,
Yeah.
but in order to get away, because he was 40.
No, I mean,
no, well, he still has 20 feet of movement. He still has 20. He can get away
It's
20.
20 feet.
So it's still something. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know if that takes you out of the grasping range of a big ass
Yeah.
dragon, but
So yeah, no, I think my plan is to with my talons, attack the back of his head, maybe scratch him up a little bit, and then take off again, just to get him to not pay attention to
the others.
the others. Yeah.
Okay. Right, roll an attack. And I'm...
Jadek. Here we go. So just
You're the
like a
owl.
what-
You got to open the owl up and use the owl.
Oh.
You're not using Jadek's attacks at all right now.
Oh. How do I open up?
Sidran says,
Oh, here
killing
we
the
go.
wrong group, Adam.
I don't know. I can't open it up. All I'm getting is token settings.
Roll. Have it on mine.
I think what he said just rolled 20.
Just a roll 20. Okay.
Yep. Roll a 20. Add. You're using your talents. Add 3.
Okay. Hey!
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, nat
23.
20.
So the damage you do is 2d6 plus 1. So,
So
what are we
13
doing?
right
Max
off the,
damage?
13 right off the bat, and then you get to roll that 2d6 plus 1 again. Or the
Nice.
2d6 again. Oh, yeah. Well, you know
Yes,
what? We'll
roll-
even add the
roll
plus 1.
2d6.
We're going to add the plus 1 in there.
Oh,
Because
you're so
you're
generous.
fighting a dragon. And
Nice.
So that's 10.
So that's
So
10.
so 23
23
points
damage.
of damage.
Nice.
These are not magical attacks, though, are they?
Yours
Oh,
are
shit.
not. No.
Because I'm
Mine
pretty
are.
sure... Oh, you know
This is
what?
just-
It doesn't actually say
Straight up
anything about
physical
that. So, oh wait, hold on. Damage immunity.
I don't think regular
no,
dragons
Yeah,
hit.
no, you're
Yeah,
right.
no,
They're,
that's- yeah.
So that's 20 points. Sorry, he hasn't been hit that much. So,
Yeah.
all right. So Jadek, you get his attention, and then you move 20 feet away.
yes.
Okay, that will move you out of reach of his
Okay.
tail attack.
20.
Okay. Alphasian. This is going
I
from
get
bad
a
to
s-
worse here, dude.
I get a saving throw.
Yeah. Well, at the end of your turn, you do.
Oh, at the end of my turn.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Lorana can make and Flint can make another saving throw as well.
Nice. Well, Flint wasn't scared, but he has to make
I'm
another
sorry.
one anyway.
I'm sorry. No. You're fine. I
Okay,
forgot he
so
wasn't scared.
basically all that Alphasian is going to do is stay with Derek. So he's moving with Derek.
Got it.
Okay, so then it'll be the end of his turn, so he'll make the saving throw. 7.
Not gonna
I'm
cut
going to spend a point of
it.
inspiration
All right. Yeah. You can't take them with you.
and still
16.
fail
You're so
with a
close.
16.
Though. So close. These
Okay.
dragons are no joke. by
Use
the way.
another one.
How many are you going to let me use in a row
You
there,
can,
Adam?
you can use them all if you want. You can use as many as you want.
I've got a bunch, so I haven't
Yeah,
spent
yeah.
any yet,
Yeah.
really. Okay, so all right, I'll do it again. Here we go. This is the second one I've spent. Close.
Oh, one
here's
away. One away.
Here's the third one.
Nope. Go in the
Ah!
wrong direction. Getting colder.
One
colder.
more. I'm gonna spend one more. Here's the fourth.
15.
Oh,
Oh. I feel like
Alright.
I was at the roulette table there.
I know, right? He's trying.
He is.
He's fighting hard.
He
to
is. That's
shake
you know
it
what?
off.
That's what a knight is supposed to do. Kurlathlon cannot move closer to this fucking dragon, but he is going to move south 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to duck behind here, but before he does, he is going to shoot an arrow at this dragon who is killing his friends. Where the heck is Kurlathlon? I lost his sheet here. There it is. I have way too many windows open. Windows, if you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you. No, 14 is not going to cut it. Lorana, you saw your brother, the man you love, and some other wild elf chick who you really just met fall to the ground. The two important ones in your life are unconscious. The other elf, she seems pretty good. She's all right.
Yeah, she'll take a shot. And miss. Damn, that would have been great if she wasn't scared.
Yeah.
That would have been a 22, but it's
I would say in that situation, based on her,
He was like raging.
Yeah, so I will say that
Yeah.
that would negate the disadvantage and it would be a flat roll when we'll use that 22. So you can hit with that 22. Now this is
So-
just... I'm actually going to crack my book open here, guys.
What?
7 piercing.
What is he looking up?
It's getting crazy around here.
Blue.
7. You got him on the ropes, guys. He only has 209 hit points left.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Tasselhoff is... He's just going to stick with Curlithon because Curlithon's got the right idea, and he's really excited. He's yelling, he's taunting, he's going to try to taunt the dragon.
Okay.
And he says, "You're a dragon. I've seen bigger heads on boils." And the dragon, hold on. I didn't write that down. We're going to say he's got a wisdom saving throw to make. $17. We'll say he makes it, so he's not affected by the taunt. And it is Kaylani's turn. I gotta move this thing here.
So Kaylani is going to cast the spell Sleet Storm,
Yeah.
centered on herself.
Okay, what does that mean?
So
Explain to me how magic works in this game, would you?
You got the book in your hands, Adam.
I know, but I'm not looking that up.
a freezing rain and sleet in a 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius centered on the point you choose within range. The area is heavily obscured. Exposed flames are in the area are doused. The ground in the area becomes slick with ice, making it difficult terrain. When creature enters the spell's area for the first time, it must make a dexterity saving throw or falls prone. And then they have to make a Constitution save if they want to cast any spells that have concentration. They like immediately they make concentration checks. And it's heavily obscured, so you can't see anything inside of it.
Okay.
If you were on the back of a dragon when you cast it, it might even ice up a dragon's wings. Just saying.
Yeah, not good.
Well, it's gonna get caught in the. It's gonna.
Yeah, he's gonna get
only
caught in it. Yeah.
Up, so it's gonna get caught in it too.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
going to fly into it. Excellent. Then that works
It's
even better.
no, it's starting in it. So I'm mainly doing it so it obscures the three of us from it.
But it could have a fun consequence.
Exactly. It's a 40-foot radius centered on me.
Yeah, so he would
It's a
be. He's
huge
in there. Yeah, he's
Yep.
definitely in there. All right. So what does he have to save against?
He has to make a dexterity saving throw. DC standby. 16.
I'll tell you
Nope.
what.
Excuse me. 17.
17.
Yes.
Where is it?
Oh,
15. He does not
Fails.
have any bonuses to dexterity. It is the
So
only
knocked
one. So he falls to the ground. He's going to take a d6 per point of damage too. Serves him
That's
right.
right.
He's going to feel this one. 4 points. He goes, ow.
Stubbed its toe.
he's like that kid from A Christmas Story. Ow.
So the problem is, Kemchan, you're probably also in this as well.
Oh, yeah, with the 40-foot you're in there too.
no.
So that's a dexterity saving throw. On the owl's dexterity.
So it actually goes out.
So just roll the d20 again, there,
Yeah.
Chan.
No, we can't hear what you're
This-
saying right now. You're breaking up.
12.
Oh.
12,
I
I
don't know
don't
if
think
I
it's going to
added-
make it. Will
I don't
12
know if
make
I
it,
added anything
Jason?
to it. No.
You've got that nifty inspiration.
Oh, that's right. I do. I
Uh-huh.
guess that's Jadek burning an inspiration point. Yeah.
Well, it's a pool, so it's for all of them.
Oh,
So Jadek shares it with Gorel. It's the same
right.
pool. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, yeah. There we go. Roll the d20 again. Oh.
Okay, you still got more, I'm thinking. He spent 4.
That's true. You did. All right. Yeah. One more. Ah!
One!
No, I got to
got
spend 1
You can't
No,
go
it
out
has-
on a 1, man.
Hold
Take
on,
away
time out.
one.
How high was he flying?
That's that you tell me.
I mean, he was trying to get away, so I was thinking he was kind of like on an upward arc.
So how high were you flying?
Give a
a
number.
number.
Just give us a number. How many?
So,
feet up?
well, I mean, I was attacking his head. So from
They were
there,
and he was 15 feet at that point when you attacked its head.
Yeah.
So you're probably, I mean, what at most?
a good 30, 40.
All right, we'll say
So if
30
you're
because you
30
also
feet up,
moved away. Thank you,
Yeah.
Lee Kim, for
If you're
500. That's another inspiration point.
Huzzah!
You guys Huzzah!
Nice.
Thanks, Lee
huzzah.
Kim.
I don't know.
If he-
I thought we were friends, Lee Kim. I don't know what's happening.
If he's
here.
30 feet up, then he doesn't even get caught in it.
Okay.
Oh.
So he's good.
It's 20 feet
So then
high.
I didn't have to
Good. All right. Good.
spend
Give
those
yourself a
points.
Put those points back. Hey, Lutern,
Okay.
congratulations. You won the
Loon Turn can't lose now. It started off
twice.
he couldn't win, but now he
twice
can't
in a
lose.
row now.
Although
See?
Loon Turn did say something about wanting to give it to one of the new people.
Oh, did he?
But that's up to Loon Turn to confirm that. I may have not read that right.
Lutern, go ahead and type into chat what you want me to do with it. I can pick another winner if that's the case.
Anyway, but anyway, congratulations, Loon Turn, for winning the case.
The case, man. The case.
So, the dragon gets up. Even through the sleet storm, you feel its hot breath on your neck, Kaylani, as it is right behind you. It breathes in, and you fear the worst. And before it can let out this fiery breath, which would be certain death to these elves, and possibly you. You don't know. You've never been hit by flaming fire dragon breath before. You don't even know how to describe it.
Flaming fire.
You don't even know.
fire.
That's right. It's so fiery. It's flaming. Join us here on DragonLance Friday nights at 9 p.m., where we have flaming fire dragons.
I don't think Lutern's on. I think he's
All right, well,
left.
Luturn doesn't win the cash anyway.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to draw another name.
And while you're doing that, the adult red dragon is going to have to make a charisma
Lee-
saving throw. Oh, he's
Oh
good.
no, there you are, Lutern. What did you want me to do, man? You were the original one. What did you want? Did you want
Give it to the new viewer.
gift or do
JB, or who's a new viewer?
You get to pick
Lady
who it goes to.
Wolfstorm? We've got
There's JB, Lady Wolfstorm.
Lady Wolfstorm's still here, I believe.
Yeah, I think JB left. JB
What?
Yeah, they said that
Compliments
they
us
were
and leaves. How many times has that happened to me? All the time.
they said they had a WotC tournament.
And I
tomorrow, so
think
they
they're
had to
just
go.
being nice to get out of here, so they distract
Okay,
me by the
we'll give it to
compliment.
Lady Wolfstorm then.
Yeah.
Lady Wolfstorm, you're the winner. He wants to give it to the
Congratulations.
new. Yeah, congratulations. That was very nice of you.
That was
We
Luturn.
Appreciate that.
We've
So,
got a great group of viewers that hang out with us here on Friday nights.
Yeah.
We really do.
So what I need you to do, Lady Wolfstorm, is you need to whisper me the email connected with your Drive-Thru RPG account. If you don't have one, set it up, and then you can whisper it to me. And you can do it here, or if you want to later, you can always contact us through Wicked Studios LLC on Facebook and message us there. So totally up to you. Hey, Bagan.
All right, so just as the dragon is about to spew fire over a character whose player just wandered off with no regard, he just figures she's done. I'm going to play with my cat.
That's right. Kill my character. I'll show you.
I don't need this character. I got my fucking cat. And this cat loves me.
My cat loves me.
No matter what you do, how many of my characters you kill. So before he does, all of a sudden, Kaylani, the dragon has the look in his eyes turns from anger and hatred to fear. And then it disappears. And standing behind him is a humanoid, looks like a tall knight, dressed in
It's like Boba Fett.
Hell no,
really
dude.
old Solamnic armor.
I know who the hell that is.
We can't see him on the screen, though. I'm sorry,
I
guys.
can.
You can.
You
I'm
want me
talking
to
about
tell
the people
everybody at home who showed
No,
up?
I'm giving
Okay.
a fucking description. Blackened. The crest of the rose is horribly scarred and almost hard to make out. Beneath its helm, you just see two glowing orange-red eyes. The knights know exactly who this is. You've heard stories. It's horror stories, especially to the knights. Kaylani, we wouldn't have any idea who this is. The knights would know this to be Lord Soth. He stands there calmly and says, in a voice that sounds like it is coming from the depths of the abyss itself, loud enough for all of you to hear it, although it does not seem like he is putting up any or putting in any effort to do so. Know this. You owe your lives to the Blue Lady. And then he disappears. And that is where we are going to end tonight's episode. I know it's a little bit early. Adam's a little tired. And it's
have
also
anything else planned?
no, I have other things planned, but it's gonna be it starts a different module. So, anyway, that is it for tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us here on D&D Fridays. Will, why don't you tell them a little bit about our Wednesday nights here on Wicked
I
Studios?
sure will. And you got it right, Lady Wolf. So I've got the email, and I'll do it. Anyway, hey, everybody. On Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Greyhawk Adventures presents The Streets of Lukesh, where our intrepid adventurers are actually members of the City Watch. They play constables and inspectors, trying to find out what sort of things are going on. They're looking into the mass murderer of the serial killer named the Mauler. They're trying to find out the source of the new drug in town called Venom, and the source of all the disappearances, and not piss people off. And they're not doing too good.
So check that out on Wednesday nights. Of course, check us out here on Friday nights. Will, you're running a game on virtual GaryCon, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Would you like to tell people about that?
Sure. Let's see. Sunday the 28th. It's going to be at 10 a.m. Central Time. I'll just give it in the time that they give me, because all the times for GaryCon are in Central Time. And it is called A Perfect Situation, where the don't look at me like that, Kim Chan. Where all the characters had needlessly pissed off Rexphilius, the Cat Lord, and in response, he's changed them all into cats. And now they must attempt to escape his house and find a way to turn themselves back, all in 4 hours, because that's the time we have.
That's other
allotted for
than
the show.
that.
Yes.
Nobody's
So
going to
maybe-
be watching anymore.
Maybe they will, maybe they won't.
Cool. So check that out. There is no Dragonlance Nexus game tomorrow night. DM Ed had a baby.
Oh, congratulations. Ed.
So congratulations, Ed. And
He's
best
gonna
of
get
luck.
a lot less sleep.
I know. I don't think he really understands what he's prepared for. I know I didn't. But anyway, congratulations, Ed. And also for you guys, Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I put it in the chat here in or it looks like Will put it in the chat, but I did. On Theater 3, which is a local theater here in New York, is doing a bunch of virtual one-acts, I call them, off stage, on screen, or something like that, I think it's called. I am in one, along with my wife and some other people who are nearly as cool. So check that out. The premiere is 7 o'clock on Sunday, although you could also watch it after it is done. It's only like 15 minutes or so. It's not a long thing, but check that out. Just a little fun little thing. First play, even though it's remote, that I've done with my wife in 18 years, 17 years, something along those lines.
Oh, it's a good thing you guys are doing it remotely.
Yeah, we didn't even do it in the same room. She was upstairs.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you want to tell people about Atomic?
Well, yeah, I guess I can mention that. So Atomic Peanut Butter Group, which is my little production company. We do a lot of web series and some short films. We are currently developing a new web series called Possessed, which is a horror dramedy with a little bit of the old school film noir detective story thrown in for good measure. So more to come on that. It's going to be a while before we can start filming, but I do have 5 episodes. This is 5 episodes. This is half of it. There's a lot
That's
more.
paper, Adam. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's what?
Nothing.
I thought they're not fucking done yet? Oh, man. Fucking hate film. Anyway, more to come on that, but it should be a fun little spooky adventure. 10 episodes long, about 15 minutes apiece. So check that out eventually. And check out other stuff that we have on Atomic Peanut Butter Group. We have the Reset Switch, which is like a little sitcom. 2 seasons of that, 7 episodes each. We have Super, which is a superhero-themed dramedy, I'd call it. And also, you're not going to want to watch it now because it's not the holidays. But on the holidays, check us out. We have Haunted, which is a Christmas Carol story that we did, as well as a holiday variety show that we did this past winter with some friends of ours. So check those out. Check us out here, of course, on Facebook /Giant Stomp. YouTube /Mr. AtomPL. That's MrATOMPL. Twitch, of course, /Wicked Studios LLC. And search for Dragonlance Chronicles anywhere you listen to podcasts. I didn't put any up this week. I had a busy week, so I'm sorry. But we still have more than half of the older episodes on that podcast, so check that out. And the first couple of the first maybe 4 or 5 episodes, the sound isn't as good. The sound quality gets better, I promise. Once we'll stop hosting.
Once I stop what?
Hosting it.
I never hosted it.
In the beginning, you did. You hosted the show, so I wouldn't have to.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think you're lying.
No joke. Why would I lie about that of all things?
I don't know. You lie
If
about
I'm
all
going to
kinds
lie
of things.
about
I don't know.
things, I'm going to
Actually, no, I can't
in.
say that. Adam is
I am too truthful.
He's valuably. Is that a word?
I think you used it 3 times.
I made it up. I'm going to use that word. He's valuably truthful.
Say it again. I am. I need to learn how to lie better. I'm not good at that. But anyway, check us out here for all those things that we mentioned. Thank you again for hanging out with us here on D&D Fridays. As always, be safe out there. We're still in a pandemic, although we're getting close to hopefully getting out of it. But be safe, be kind to one another. Thanks for hanging out with us. And for KD, Kemchan, Jason, and Will.Playa, I am Adam. Thank you, and we will see you guys next time on Dragonlance.
Bye.
And this is the awkward point where I don't have the next screen.
Because you didn't have it right.
But now we're going. Bye, guys.